route, not like a Subway footlong, which is free with your order of $25 or more on Uber Eats this week.
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Week 12 of the NFL on CBS on a 50-degree day in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Could see some wind gusts up around 30 miles per hour today. And what's a big game for Tampa Bay at 4-6, still alive in the divisional race with the Falcons having a bye this week, and then in the wild card hunt trying to sneak in as a 7 seed or better. Tommy DeVito will have to wait to see the field because the Giants won the toss and they have elected to defer. So Baker Mayfield and the Bucs will get the ball to begin this game. Bucky Irving and Sean Tucker back deep to receive the kickoff from Graham Gano. Giants 0-5 at home this year, trying to provide a win in front of their home fans for the first time. Gano kicks it off. Tucker will let it fly, and we're going to fly down the field in A.J. Ross.
Andrew, both the Bucs and the Giants are searching for a spark that may change the course of their seasons down this final 7-game stretch. Brian Dable told us Tommy DeVito provided that spark when he went 3-3 in his 6 starts last year, reigniting this team and this fan base. Meanwhile, the Bucs are pointing to the spark they found in themselves when they won their last 5 of 6 after starting 4-7 last year. Todd Bowles says this is a team that's been in some tough, close games, so they have confidence they can turn things around and run it back to the playoffs again this year, guys.
AJ, thank you. On first down, Baker Mayfield to the air, and this one is incomplete. Cade Otton could not bring it in. So Baker Mayfield tied with Joe Burrow for the most games this season with at least 3 passing touchdowns, and going back to the beginning of last year, he has the most touchdown passes in the NFL.
Yeah, Baker has not been the issue during this 4-game losing streak. He's put it together. He's got this team back in position to win games at the end. It's just defensively, they haven't been able to hold on from that side, but Baker's been outstanding.
Quick pass to the former Giant, Sterling Shepard, who bounces off one tackle and gets up to the 37-yard line. Shepard joined at receiver by Mike Evans, who returns today, but Tristan Wirfs is out at left tackle with a knee injury. So there's Justin School. He has made 4 starts at right tackle this year, but this is his first start of the season at left tackle.
And for Baker Mayfield, with this 3rd down coming up, with the absence of Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, it's been Cade Otton who's been the 3rd down target that they've gone in bunches and tight formations and found ways to create pick plays.
3rd down and 3. Mayfield over the middle, and he's got the first down. Jalen McMillan up to midfield. Jason Pinnock on the tackle, but a gain of 12.
One of the things Baker Mayfield does so well is just get to his back foot. He's always ready and cocked to throw the football, and he gets it right in just in time before the defense can get over.
Tampa Bay 2nd in the NFL converting 3rd downs this year. Only Kansas City has fared better. Play fake. Mayfield to the outside. There is Evans. And Deonte Banks is able to wrap him up before he picks up the first down. Evans did not play the last 3 games because of a hamstring injury.
One-on-one on the outside with just one safety in the middle of the field. And Baker Mayfield knows right away, I'm going to Michael Evans, matched up one-on-one with Deonte Banks. And Evans told us coming into this game, he has a ton of respect for Deonte Banks. He said he doesn't get enough credit for his ability to stick with every receiver that he's covering. He just has to learn how to finish some of those plays.
All 4 plays on this drive have been through the air until right now, and Rachaad White is not going to get the first down. Kayvon Thibodeau is back for the Giants. He missed the last 5 games after having wrist surgery, an injury he suffered in their last win, which was at Seattle back in week 5.
And a welcome re-addition to the Giant defense, not only because he helps with their pass rush, even though Azeez Ojulari was pretty good in his stead, but he's also a really good run stopper, as we just saw. He gets upfield, he's gap mindful, and he always forces balls back inside, which allows the rallying to happen around the tackle.
3rd down and 2. Play clock winding down, and Mayfield has to call a timeout. They broke the huddle late, and by the time Mayfield had got him organized, he was forced to burn a timeout.
Yeah, that's an early mismanagement of a pretty promising drive. You're already in positive territory, and wasting a timeout in your first drive in the first quarter. Never want to predict what that means, but you always got to predict what that means.
Definitely, and they're a team that has to break that huddle early, because with Liam Cohen right there talking to Baker Mayfield, the offensive coordinator, they do so many shifts and motions before the snap. And we saw right there, Rachaad White was lined up outside in empty formation and then was motioning back in the backfield, which tells Baker Mayfield either I'm getting man or I'm getting zone, depending on how the defense reacts to it.
So out of the timeout, Mayfield in the shotgun on 3rd and 2. White up the middle, and he's got the first down. Micah McFadden makes the tackle, but Rachaad White goes for 7 yards.
So once again, the motion right there. Sterling Shepard moving, getting the defense going, and Rachaad White does a really good job of pressing that hole on the inside and holding McFadden. He's able to get through the left side and pick up the first down.
Certainly a weakness of this Giants defense, their ability to stop the run. 4th worst in the NFL, giving up close to 150 yards per game on the ground. Quick pass out to Shepard, his second catch. And going nowhere as Deonte Banks is able to make the tackle. Drew Phillips helping out as well.
We were just talking about that Giants rush defense. They just haven't been good enough. Brian Dable told us that they would hold up for most of their runs, but then every now and then you'd get 2 or 3 a game that would pop for 10 plus, or as they've seen 12 or plus more runs of 19 more yards, or 25 yards, I should say. So they give up big plays, explosive plays in the run game.
2nd and 9. Pressure coming. Mayfield locates Bucky Irving. He's got some blockers in front, and Irving trying to fight for that first down. Okereke is able to prevent him from getting there, but the rookie Irving goes for 8 yards.
Yeah, this is a well set up play, and you got to give the Giants credit for not letting this thing get even bigger, but Baker Mayfield drifts back just enough. Bobby Okereke splits those 2 blockers and shuts them down short of the first down, but that one easily could have been a bigger one.
And another 3rd and short for Tampa Bay.
So far, every time on 3rd down, we've seen all those receivers and everybody lined up inside the numbers, creating those tight splits.
Sean Tucker's the running back. Takes the pitch, trying the left side, and we'll see where they spot him. Drew Phillips hit him behind the line of scrimmage. Giants defense indicating it's 4th down, and it appears it is, as Tucker about a half-yard shy.
Todd Bowles and Liam Cohen don't hesitate. Keep the offense on the field.
This season, Tampa Bay 4 for 7 when going for it on 4th down.
Listen, the situation they're in, they need to go on a run to get into the playoffs. I think early on, setting the tempo in this game. If we're coming here to win it, I like this decision by Todd Bowles.
Again, play clock winding down. Mayfield takes the snap. Tucker up the middle. He's got the first down. 2nd time that they've broken the huddle late. Mayfield alert. And the drive continues for Todd Bowles and the Bucs.
Yeah, this one might have been an intentional break the huddle late. Keep the Giants guessing. High snap, but he gets it down into the arms of Sean Tucker, who just gets just enough. Not much there, but just enough to get the first down.
DeVito continues to watch as this drive goes over the 6-minute mark for Tampa Bay. Play fake. Mayfield to Irving. Out of room on the right side. Irving trying to slip away and cannot. First, it was Tyler Nubin. And then Micah McFadden coming over to make the play. McFadden did not practice on Friday because of a heel injury. Was listed as questionable, but out there today for the Giants.
And Baker Mayfield was trying to take a shot down the field right there on that last one. And credit this Giants defense. They took away Evans in the slot, trying to get to the outside, forced Baker to have to check it down. And McFadden comes up and forces a second down and long.
Rashad White on the carry inside the 20, trying to go up high and then taken down by Nubin. Rashad White with some acrobatics for an 8-yard pickup.
Yeah, you see Rashad White. You get caught. There's two defenders. You don't quite know what to do. Today's game, you go over. I would never, ever, ever leave my feet.
Well, back in the day, you guys' shoulder pads were so big, I don't know if you'd been able to jump that high with all the equipment on.
That's true.
Tampa Bay in the red zone where they've had a lot of success this year. Third best in the NFL scoring touchdowns. Irving again inside the 15. He's got the 10, still going inside the 5, fighting his way forward. A push, and with the spot, he's down at the 1. Cody Malk, the right guard, helping spring him free. And a very close call here at the end. Yep. Irving almost got in.
Yeah, it looks like his elbow goes down right before the goal line. Doesn't reach out smartly, doesn't reach out to cross the ball across the line, across the goal.
And look who's in for Tampa Bay. It's Vita Vea, the defensive tackle in at fullback. He does have a touchdown catch in his career. He's blocking here as Tucker scores. Sean Tucker with his second rushing touchdown of the year. And what an opening drive for Tampa Bay.
The key to that drive was keeping 3rd and 4th downs on very short and manageable to go situations. That's why they're so effective in continuing 3rd downs, because they're short 3rd downs. Vita Vea kind of doesn't. Shouldn't he end up on the ground somewhere?
There's nobody in front of him.
That's true. I mean, there's nobody there to block, but.
A 14-play drive that took up almost 8.5 minutes, and that's the 5th time this year the Buccaneers have scored a touchdown on their opening drive. Extra point by Chase McLaughlin is good. And what a statement by Tampa Bay to open up this game. Coming off their bye week, they look good and rested and ready. They're up 7-0.
Meteorologists described the blizzard as a doozy, but to these intrepid few pals, it was a ticket to Jumbotron City. Didn't cost much, just the shirts off their backs. The legend starts when you follow the captain.
It's Steakmas season at Outback, featuring the bloomin' French onion sirloin and an 18-ounce bone-in ribeye, which means the koala on the walla decides who gets steak.
Steak, 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 steak.
And who does not? Outback Steakmas season starts at $16.99 for a limited time.
This is the story of every flight to every place you'll ever have to take ever. There's the one you'll take across an ocean or back home to the kids' table. All the flights to all the places when all your friends get married in the same year. The work one, the fancy work one. The flights you'll take with them and the ones you'll take without them. And all the flights in between. Because when we built the world's biggest airline, we built it around you.
Hey, Jay from State Farm. Check it out.
The old Fumble-Rooski.
Or you can bundle home and auto and save money. The old Bundle-Rooski.
Ooh, that's a better play.
Plus, it's more fun to say. Bundle-Rooski.
Yeah.
Bundle-Rooski, 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 Bundle-Rooski-doo. Try it.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
He can, though.
Well, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Mayotivations with Will Levis. Mayo dip be creamy and your quarterback dreamy. Oh, hey. May your game day be delicious.
Want to shop Walmart Black Friday deals first? Walmart Plus members get early access to our hottest deals. Join now and get 50% off a one-year membership. For the deals you desire, join Walmart Plus today and shop Walmart Black Friday deals first.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Outback. No rules, just right. United Airlines. Good leads the way. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tampa Bay jumps out to a 7-0 lead on the Giants. A great drive by Baker Mayfield, who was 7 out of 8 for 52 yards. Sean Tucker, the touchdown. Tucker was teammates at Syracuse with Tommy DeVito before DeVito transferred to Illinois for his final season. We're about to see DeVito take the field as Gill kicks it, and it is a touchback. So Tommy DeVito making his 7th career start, 3-3 a year ago when he was the starter for the Giants. And a nice ovation from some of the Giants fans here for the New Jersey native. Grew up in Cedar Grove. Won a state title with Don Bosco Prep back in 2015, and his trademark symbol. Fans are happy that DeVito is getting the start today.
Yeah, it's hard to forget the energy that he brought in those 6 games that he started last year.
Tyrone Tracy at first down, and he's got some room across the 40 and up to the 46-yard line. Jordan Whitehead on the tackle, but Tracy rips off a 16-yard gain.
Yeah, this Tyrone Tracy is just going to come straight downhill and reach out the side. There's nothing special about this play. It's kind of a bob. We used to call this bob. Bob back on backer. The fullback there, in that case, Daniel Bellinger, just leading. DeVito takes a little bit of a shot here. Maybe he's acting some, trying to get a penalty. But this has been the beauty of Tyrone Tracy at tailback. He finds lanes, he's patient, and rips off big runs.
Right back to Tracy. And he is stood up by Joe Tryon-Shoyinka after a 1-yard pickup. Malik Neighbors did not practice on Friday for the Giants. Was listed as questionable with a groin injury, but he's out there today. Has not scored a touchdown since back in week 3. That's 5 straight without a TD for Neighbors.
And part of that is Neighbors came out so hot for defenses. You start to adjust. You figure out where he is. You put a safety over the top. You run some double teams towards him. Let's see how DeVito finds out a way to get Neighbors the ball, a target that he hasn't had a ton of time to work and build that chemistry with.
Play clock at 2. DeVito looking to keep it himself up the middle. Vita Vea makes the tackle, ripping him down to the ground, and now it's 3rd and long. Tampa Bay defense gets a boost today as Jamel Dean returns at corner. Missed the last 4 games with a hamstring injury.
Vita Vea is a strong man. He just snatched Tommy DeVito. It looked like that play had some run to it, but this Buccaneers defense interiorly has one of the best nose tackles in the game for a long time. There's 2 of them in this game, obviously. Dexter Lawrence on the other side as well.
3rd down and 8. Winfield coming on a blitz. DeVito is sacked. He took a punishing hit up the middle from Kalijah Kancey. A loss of 7 on the play, and that was the big bugaboo with DeVito last year, taking too many sacks.
Going into this one, you know Todd Bowles is going to bring pressure. The issue for the Giants is you're trying to figure out where the pressure is coming from. Christian Izien comes from that left side scot-free, forces DeVito to have to step up in the pocket where he is met by Kancey right there. That is a terrific play by their defense and working together. Everybody doing their part, and it ends up in a sack and a nice celebration for the defensive line.
5th sack of the season for Kancey, a new career high. And now Jamie Gillen will punt. With Trey Palmer, the deep man, calling for a fair catch at the 16-yard line. 3:41 to go in the opening quarter. Tampa Bay up 7-0.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on a rugged new Passport, Pilot with available all-wheel drive, and the powerful Ridgeline. So don't wait. Turn your holiday dreams into reality with a new Honda named KBB.com's best value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Hurry in for more of Macy's best Black Friday deals now. Up to 50% off Mac, Clinique, and more. Up to 50% off classic Levi's, too. And up to 40% off Nike and Adidas. Plus, free shipping starts at $25 at Macy's.
This holiday, Verizon will turn your old or broken phone into a gift. Anyone can trade in any phone in any condition and get Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus with Galaxy AI and Watch and Tab. All three on us. Even if your phone is old or dated, you can turn it in at Verizon for gifts for you and the family. All three on us. That's up to $1,900 in value. Only on Verizon.
Man, that sandwich looks lonely, and that's sad. So let Jimmy John's fix that by adding free chips and a free drink. Turn an 8-inch sandwich or wrap into a combo for free after 2 p.m. Only at Jimmy John's.
It is not just a fragrance. It is a passion.
Hey, I think I'm in the wrong commercial.
Oh, you're supposed to be in a Bud Light commercial.
Oh, that makes sense.
If you're here, Andre is...
Thank yourself this season by getting NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV for $89. Where you can watch your favorite teams all in one place. As long as you can see the TV. NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV, now $89 till December 2nd.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a case. This one needs to stay on the DL. There was an attempted robbery at the home of Freddie Martin, CEO of Radmore.
The defense contractor?
The very big defense contractor.
Why is it on the DL?
Because the Secretary of Defense says it is.
NCIS is all new CBS tomorrow at 9/8 Central.
Paramount Plus streams the NFL on CBS every Sunday at home or on the go all season long right through the AFC Championship game. Drive number 2 for Tampa Bay. They lead at 7-0. Mayfield to the air, throws on the run, and he's got Evans for a first down. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Deontay Banks had the coverage for the Giants, a gain of 13.
Mike Evans is not fully healthy. He said he was just trying to get to 90% here. But it's not his speed that's going to beat you. It's his elite route running ability. You saw there, just savvily gets up to Deontay Banks and gives him that little swim slap to go across his face. And the timing with him and Baker Mayfield has been really good ever since Baker became the quarterback a year ago.
Irving, the rookie right up the middle. Down at the 32-yard line after a gain of 3. How about that opening drive for Tampa Bay?
And Tiki mentioned it. They stayed in third and short situations and came out with the ball in Baker Mayfield's hands, throwing the ball around the yard. And then Rashad White and Bucky Irvin got going. A quick screen pass gets him down there, and he almost is able to punch it in. Then Tucker comes in and does the rest and finds his way in for 6.
Yeah, the reality is they got 3 backs that they use, and they want to use by committee, and they all have a role to play.
Mayfield, his 9th straight completion, but not going anywhere because of Micah McFadden, the Tampa native who played at Plant High School, a school record 211 tackles his senior year.
And McFadden is just flying to the ball, reading the eyes of Baker Mayfield and playing fast, getting him on the ground, bringing up now a 3rd and 6 situation for this Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So far, they've shown bunch routes and have guys in tight splits trying to cause some form of confusion for the New York Giants and where they're lined up.
Mayfield with time, looking for Evans, knocked away. Tyler Nubin, the rookie safety, got a hand on it. And Tampa Bay will punt.
An excellent job by the rookie Newman, a guy that's played 100% of the plays for them, comes right out of his break and goes with that left hand and gets in front of Mike Evans. That is just a terrific break and acceleration to the football to come up with a third down stop and get the defense off the field.
Jason, I would imagine as this game goes on, these DBs will realize Mike can't run by you. And so if you start to see a look part of the break, it's what's happening.
When you believe it, you got to go. And Newman did exactly what you're saying on that one.
Trenton Gill punting to Amir Smith-Marset of the Giants. Smith-Marset from his own 20-yard line. Giants are last in the NFL in punt return average, averaging just 6 yards per return. They get 8 that time. And drive number 2 for Tommy DeVito is coming up next.
Kohl's Black Friday is back, and you don't want to miss it. Shop amazing deals and save big on something for everyone. Plus, earn extra Kohl's cash, get 15% off some of your finds, and save more with limited-time doorbusters at Kohl's.
At BetMGM, everyone gets a welcome offer. So whether you're courtside trying to hit the over or up here trying to hit the under, or hitting that win with your crew. LC defense. All the way up here with a same-game parlay. Yeah.
BetMGM's got your back. Get your welcome offer and play with the sportsbook born in Vegas.
Oh, these seats. Really?
Get up to a $1,500 new customer offer and bonus bets when you sign up now. BetMGM. Download and bet today.
Introducing KFC's Original Recipe Tenders. Made with the secret blend of 11 herbs and spices, which perfectly pairs with our zesty new comeback sauce. Just $5 for 3 tenders, fries, and comeback sauce. Let the feast begin.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad.
Hey, watch it.
It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face.
Game changer.
While the Flex Disc contours to it, so the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke. For the ultimate Gillette shaving experience.
The best a man can get
is Gillette Labs.
Kind of needs to be more squiggly. Perfect. So now, do you have a driver's license?
Oh, what did you get us?
With the click of a pen, you can get a new Volkswagen at the Sign Then Drive event. Lease a 2024 Taos for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing. Limited inventory available.
Matlock is all new. CBS Thursday, December 5th.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Progressive Keys to Progress program, providing cars to veterans in need, and by KFC new original recipe tenders, just $5.
Back at MetLife Stadium, Tommy DeVito and the Giants down 7-0 with 91 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Pressure coming. DeVito had to get rid of it. Incomplete. Intended for Theo Johnson. Injury update. Let's check in with AJ.
Andrew, I'm hearing Giants left tackle Tremaine Illuminor has a quad injury, and his return to this one is questionable, guys.
That's a big one, as Illuminor has moved over from the right side to the left side, and now you've got Christopher Hubbard coming in to play left tackle for Big Blue.
That means you're probably going to see a lot more 12 personnel just to protect the edges as they have been now.
Ready? We got it.
2nd and 10. Tracy across the 30, and he's stopped at the 32-yard line. 4-yard pickup and another 3rd down coming for the Giants. KJ Britt on the tackle.
It's a great point what Tiki just made up. When he says 12 personnel, it means 2 tight ends are going to be in the game, and you're going to have those guys lined up next to the tackles because Evan Neal is a new starter on the right side as well. So getting as much help for those guys in passing situations, we should see a lot of that today.
Again, you're getting an all-mug look up here.
3rd down and 6. DeVito gets rid of it. Robinson upended short of the sticks. Zion McCollum with a big hit. And it's 4th and a long one. And for now, Brian Dable is keeping the offense on the field.
Dave's just never been afraid to go for it on fourth down, but take another look at this Wan'Dale Robinson catch. Ball's high. Actually, it's right on time. He just left his feet. It looked more dramatic in real time.
Giants fans applauding the decision. 4th and 1. Tracy's the running back.
Hey, wait. Good to go. Ready?
DeVito. And that's going to be very close to a first down. Levante David made the tackle. It was Robinson who took the handoff from DeVito, and this is all going to come down to the spot. Todd Bowles seems confident his defense came up with the stop.
It's always dangerous when you're doing 4th and short plays that are running parallel to the line of scrimmage. It's just really hard to get north and south and get the required yardage for the first down.
We're going to have a measurement here. Nope. A big stop by Tampa Bay.
And Tiki, to your point, they're going parallel there, and it looks like they wanted to go to the QB sneak. And you saw as soon as Tommy DeVito walked under center, you're going to see all those guys from Tampa Bay crowd the center and force him to alert it. And they go to this play on the outside to Wan'Dale Robinson. He tries to cut up there and get it. And it's just a terrific job by the Buccaneers and their defense. You see Yaya Diaby running to the ball. Levante David coming downhill. They knew exactly what to expect, and they got there.
Only the 3rd carry of the season for Robinson. And Tampa Bay will take over at the Giants' 38-yard line with 1 second remaining in the first quarter. Giants have had a lot of success on 4th downs this year, converting 63% of the time, but stopped here, and now Tampa Bay takes over with great field position.
Wonder if Tampa Bay comes out and tries to take a shot at the end zone. That's kind of a sudden change situation. You get them to turn the ball over on 4th down. There's a perfect opportunity to try to get down the field.
They run it with Irving. And Armon Watson on the stop for the Giants on the final play of the first quarter. Tampa Bay 7. New York, nothing. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
Come on, let's go. Get off here. Touchdown!
Mountain Dew.
Whopper, what's that Whopper? You created these showstoppers, crunchy, saucy, tangy toppers. Can they beat the OG? BK, having your way.
Okay, trainees, let's work on our fast and friendly claim service.
Eyes on the phone now.
Look alive, Drew.
Your repairs have been scheduled. Nice.
Yes, you'll get a rental car on site.
Heads up. Oh, I'm gonna turn this down to an 8. My bad.
We can do this all day. Geico claim service is 24/7. Nice catch.
Your claim has been approved. Your claim has been approved.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Lowe's knows that holiday list can stretch further than your budget. With My Lowe's Rewards, you get member deals and earn points when you shop. So you can get more and give more too. Join My Lowe's Rewards for free today. Lowe's knows how to help you holiday.
Improved Smile can help me connect with my fans and community just around my overall confidence, being more happier with me, and just continue my success on and off the field. My first reaction was, wow, I can't believe that's going to be me. Invisalign, trusted by the pros.
Mayotivations with Will Levis. Mayo dip, be creamy. And your quarterback, dreamy. Oh, hey. Mayo game day, be delicious.
Introducing new Eroxon Gel, the first FDA-cleared ED treatment available without a prescription.
A Roxon gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your partner can experience the heights of intimacy. New Roxon ED Treatment Gel.
Are you a policeman?
No.
What's your job?
When things or people go missing, I get hired to help find them.
You find dogs?
He's not just a thief. He's a killer.
You need to find him and that dog.
Tracker is all new CBS tonight after 60 Minutes and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Started the second quarter here at MetLife Stadium alongside Jason McCourty, Tiki Barber, A.J. Ross down on the field, our entire crew. I'm Andrew Catalan. Second down and 8 for Tampa Bay. Mayfield has all sorts of time now. Throws on the run. He's got Evans inside the 20. Evans down to the 10. A 25-yard pickup for Mayfield and Evans.
It's one of the hardest things to do with Baker Mayfield at quarterback is sticky. Stay sticky with your wide receiver once he starts moving, because in your mind and your eyes tell you he's running. He's going off. There's tons of space. But his wide receivers are always also working into space, and Baker Mayfield will let that thing go at any time.
Brian Burns told us that they have to keep Mayfield in the pocket today. He got out that time and made him pay. First and goal. Irving. And he's caught in the backfield by McFadden. No gain on the play.
McFadden's been all over the field this afternoon, flying downhill from that linebacker position, reading it, and as soon as he sees it, being able to diagnose it and get downhill. For this Giants defense, you've given up yards throughout the field. Now you're down here. Can you force them to kick field goals? Because this is a Tampa Bay team that scores touchdowns in the red zone, and the Giants struggle on offense, so you got to be able to keep this game close.
Second and goal, quick pass. Irving at the 5, and he's down at the 1 again. So Bucky Irving very involved early, already with 3 carries and 5 catches.
Yeah, one of the things that they like to do is bring both the running backs onto the field at the same time. And this is 2 running backs in an empty formation. They're just as good as any receiving option on this team.
And Vita Vea is back out there in the huddle for Tampa Bay. He has 1 catch in his career, a 1-yard touchdown reception. Third and goal. Tucker lost the football. Ball is out. Nobody sees it. Mayfield does. And then tried to get up and run. The ball was just sitting there. There was no whistle. DJ Davidson knocked it out. And a heads-up play by Mayfield. He was the only one that saw the ball loose.
Yeah, this is a great hit by... Who was that? That's Okereke, makes the hit, knocks the ball out, and the ball's hanging around Brian Burns' feet, not even paying attention. Baker Mayfield, the only heads-up one, really the only one that could probably see it.
And Watts, give him credit as well for touching Mayfield down, because clearly it looked like Mayfield was trying to get up and run it into the end zone. Instead, McLaughlin will now come out to attempt a 23-yard field goal. And his kick is good. 10-0 Tampa Bay. We'll be back after this special message from Google Pixel.
Hello? Hi, I'm Gemini.
Hi, Gemini?
How can I help you?
So I just talk?
Yes, but normal. Just talk normal.
We can have a conversation about anything you like.
Anything? Can I ask you silly questions?
Can you tell something spicy without tasting it? Have you tried smelling it?
Ooh, the wrath of Achilles.
That's right.
Yes, I knew it.
Next question.
So it's like a treadmill for hot dogs?
Exactly. The hot dogs are getting all this exercise, but...
I don't want to go to the gym.
Why don't you just go for 10 minutes and see how you feel?
It's so far.
Give me another one, but more intense.
Simpler?
Snappier.
Like I've never fixed a car before.
Make it sound professional.
In regards to working this weekend, we believe it's important to prioritize our well-being.
Oh, that's good.
Very professional.
Can I interrupt you?
Of course you can interrupt.
And you'll just stop.
時には立ち止まってみることも大切です。
それ好きかも。
Does the child seem ready for bedtime? No. Try looking for a small round bolt somewhere on the oil pan.
Got it.
And then pile it down and add spaghetti fingers.
In dreams, noodles can represent creativity.
I don't have that.
Don't worry, just add a teaspoon of vinegar instead. And that's the premise of the Fermi paradox.
Wow, that was like super helpful.
Who are you talking to?
Say hi, Gemini.
Hi there.
The CIA sends us out into the world to behave in entirely unhealthy, dangerous ways.
Whatever it takes.
It's the agency. Nothing is personal.
The Agency. New series streaming November 29th on the Paramount Plus with Showtime plan.
Let's light them up, people.
We're here to help you.
We're not going anywhere.
Good work today.
FBI's are all new. CBS Tuesday, December 3rd.
On game day, you see our strength, but we see yours too. To those currently serving and to our nation's veterans, we see you.
(10-0) Tampa Bay in front. Baker Mayfield has already completed 11 passes, while the Giants have run a grand total of 8 plays. About to get the football back with Trenton Gill kicking off. Gray and Smith-Marset, the deep men for the Giants. And Gray will take a knee. This holiday season, let Macy's be your guide to the best gifts for everyone on your list. Need a last-minute gift? Done. Hosting the big family get-together? Check. Need something to wear to the office holiday party? You are covered. Download the Macy's gift guide on-screen code now for all things holiday. Love that guy's hat. Getting ready for Thanksgiving, and a few Rondé Barber jerseys in the house today. How about that?
Of course. Rondé's over in London currently, visiting his daughter who's at the University of London, getting her master's in fine arts. I don't know if they love him up here or they're just representing him.
DeVito throwing on first down. Pressure's coming. He's sacked again. Yaya Diaby, one of the first to get back there, along with Anthony Nelson, and a loss of 6 on the play.
And this has been the issue with Tommy DeVito. Despite the success, touchdown and interception ratio, he holds on to the ball a little bit too long. It's just a good game inside, though. Tommy DeVito last year got sacked 37 times in those 6 starts, even though he played in 7 games. His sack percentage was up around 17%. Now, he didn't qualify, but that would have been the most by far of qualified quarterbacks last season.
With these sacks, the Giants have a total of -8 yards passing. Pressure coming again. DeVito to Gray out of the backfield, spinning away from 1. And that'll bring up 3rd down. Christian Izien on the tackle.
Yeah, it's a big 3rd down for the Giants. They have to convert, and you'll notice that newly signed Mike Edwards is coming onto the field, and he likely plays back and plays safety. And Antoine Winfield, their all-pro safety, comes down and plays the dime. Because they've had such troubles in their secondary, this is the first game that they played dime.
3rd and 13. DeVito flushed out. He's going to keep it and be well short of a first down. So we've seen Todd Bowles on 3rd down be very aggressive. That time they backed off and nowhere for DeVito to go.
Yeah, that time they had both those safeties sitting at the sticks, and there was nobody open for DeVito to get the ball to. As you look at this in the back end, McCollum right there and Izien on Neighbors. Nowhere to go with the ball there. On the other side of the field, Dean is back. He has Hyatt covered, and in the middle of the field, Edwards and Whitehead sitting right there. Nowhere for him to go. That sack that Tiki talks about brings up those 3rd and long situations.
Back-to-back 3 and outs for the Giants. Gillen punting to Palmer. And this one goes out of bounds inside the 20. With 10:04 to go in the first half. Giants down by 10.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. With the money I saved, I thought I'd get a wax figure of myself. Cool, right? Look at the craftsmanship. I mean, I even got my nostrils right. It's just nice to know. Years after I'm gone, this guy will be standing the test of time. He's melting. Oh, jeez. No. Okay. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
So how would you describe the chicken to someone who had never tasted it?
Literally melt in your mouth tender. We don't have a freezer, you know? It's almost like a farmer's market. When you walk into the restaurant, you should hear the sizzle that you're hearing right now. It just sends all those waves up to your mouth.
You're making me hungry.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
We're not going to win a game all season.
Yeah, but at least we're not going to lose a tailgate all season.
How do you lose a tailgate?
You don't?
Yes, that energy, undefeated. We literally can't lose.
To an undefeated season.
Undefeated season.
30 seconds to launch of A18 Pro. Give me a go, no, go. Neural engine.
Supercharged, go.
GPU.
All 6 cores are go.
Next level gaming, go. Cameras.
Slow-mo in 4K, 120 FPS is go.
93 unclosed browser tabs. Go. Go for launch. We have liftoff.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Chipotle. Real ingredients, real flavor. Chipotle, for real. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. And by Prime. From streaming to shipping, it's on Prime.
Tiki Barber, one of the greatest Giants ever. Rondé Barber, one of the greatest Buccaneers ever. And these two organizations going head-to-head. A special game for your family, Tiki.
Yeah, it is. And I know Rondé's watching from across the pond over there. We had some battles. 5 games we played against each other. I won the last one.
So he won more of them, I'm assuming.
No comment.
Mayfield on the run. Payne Durham goes up to get it. What a catch by the second-year tight end out of Purdue.
That's what we keep talking about with Baker Mayfield. It's the same script over and over and over again. He finds ways to extend plays.
Flag down.
There is no foul in the play for illegal contact. The quarterback was out of the pocket. Therefore, the contact was legal. First down, Tampa Bay.
Thank you, Adrian. He explained exactly what I was talking about. Baker Mayfield gets out of the pocket, and obviously he can run, go pick up 5, 6, 10 yards, but he's always looking to throw, and if you don't stay alert, plays like that are going to happen.
Joe Tryon-Shoyinka has an ankle injury. He's going to the locker room. They're calling him questionable to return. For the Giants, meanwhile, it's a toe injury for Ojulari. His return is questionable.
Play. Please reset the play clock to 40 seconds. Both clocks will start. Am I ready for play signal?
Reset the play clock. Adrian Hill is 6th year as a referee. Mayfield 12 of 14 for 125 yards. And Bucky Irving on the carry here, breaking some tackles into Giants territory, and he picks up 8 yards. NFL Today update over to New York and Matt Ryan.
All right, guys, down in Houston, Tony Pollard is going to take the snap right here. Little gap scheme up the middle, lower his shoulder into the end zone, puts Tennessee on top, 17-7. Back to you guys.
All right, Matt, good start for the Titans against division rival Houston.
Surprising advantage by the Titans early in that game.
And all sorts of movement up front. Looks like a false start.
False start, offense. Number 68, 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
That's on the former Giant, Ben Bredesen, who spent the last 3 seasons with the Giants. You look at this Giants team, this is a hard stat to believe, but they have gone 5 straight games without a lead. They have not led a game since their last win on October 6th against Seattle. And down 10-0 here today as Irving gets to midfield. It's the third time in franchise history they've gone 5 straight games without a lead, and the first time since 1976.
We called that Seattle game, and it was probably as good a performance as we've seen from the New York Giants. Offensively, they had sustained drives up and down the field. Defensively, they kept it a very good Geno Smith-led offense in check for most of the game.
3rd down and 4. White goes in motion. Mayfield's going to run it himself. What a play call right there. Mayfield runs out of bounds. Chased out by Isaiah Simmons, but that was well drawn up, and now a little extracurricular between Mayfield and Simmons. Gedeke in the middle of things as well, right in front of the Tampa Bay sideline.
Well, that's a sign of Baker Mayfield that you absolutely love. He plays with a certain level of swagger and confidence about him. And Tiki mentioned it. He has athletic ability to make plays with his legs. And Andrew, you're absolutely right. This is a great call by offensive coordinator Liam Coleman. As they get to the sideline, you see Isaiah Simmons with that late swipe. Baker not too kind for it. He steps up and he says something to Simmons right away, and the guys have his back. There's something about Baker Mayfield that when he walks into your locker room, he energizes and gives everybody a sense of belief that you see these Tampa Bay Buccaneers have believed in.
Mayfield back to the air. Fires, and he's got Cade Otton inside the 20, and he's still going. Down to the 10. Newman on the tackle, but a 31-yard gain.
There goes the big shots down the field, something that they've struggled with. They've had 0 20-yard completions in their last 2 games after having a ton of them in the first 8. And Cade Otton has been the guy with Godwin and Evans going down that has become the main target for Baker Mayfield, doing an excellent job right there of getting behind that zone coverage and finding a spot.
Offensive coordinator Liam Cohen should put this first half on his resume for the offseason. He could get a head coaching job at this rate. Mayfield to Evans at the 8. And Banks and Newman take him down at the 6.
You talk about Liam Cohen. He is already one of the hot offensive coordinators that's being mentioned in head coaching vacancy searches. He's obviously only here for a little while, but him and Baker have this connection. You can see it. You can see it in the cohesion in which they call plays. It's actually fun to watch, especially because how we've seen Baker grow from this, I don't want to call him a failed quarterback, but he's been in so many stops. Could never find the home, and last year he finally did. He's got the perfect mate.
Play clock at 2. Irving at the 5, and he takes it in for a touchdown. Bucky Irving with his 5th rushing score of the year, and the Buccaneers jumping all over the Giants here in Jersey.
Yeah, and Bucky Irving's here. This is just a outside zone that he takes back. Great patience, pushes everybody along, comes behind the blocking scheme, and just walks into the end zone just as you design it. Get everybody running and then come behind.
A 7-play drive that took less than 4 minutes. Tampa Bay marches right down the field, and now McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's 17-0 Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving has been busy in the first half. He's got 11 touches and a touchdown for the rookie.
This is you, and this is your powerful hunch. The kind of hunch that hits hard during the game.
The Eagles look strong.
And while the game moves fast, with FanDuel, you're faster.
This kicker doesn't miss.
With FanDuel, it's easier than ever to place your bet before the next play, so you won't let a hunch go to waste.
Touchdown!
And make every moment more.
Winner, winner, lobster dinner.
New customers bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Only from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Everybody's working for the weekday.
IHOP, where weekdays are the new weekends.
Try the new House Babes menu for just $6. Available Monday through Friday at IHOP.
Mayotivations with Will Levis. Mayo dip, be creamy. And your quarterback, dreamy. Oh, hey. Mayo game day, be delicious.
Black Friday football on Prime is back. An old school rivalry for a new game day.
Touchdown! I'm here all day!
The Raiders.
And it's intercepted.
The Chiefs.
All the way for the touchdown. Your whole world is black. We got a game, boys.
Raiders, Chiefs. Black Friday football, only on Prime.
He loves that baby.
My pride and joy. And wait till you see the other two surprises. A joyful bundle of 3.
3?
I was thinking of gifting one to each of you. I got AT&T's bundle of 3, iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence for me, and iPad and Apple Watch for you.
Get iPhone 16 Pro on us, plus iPad and Apple Watch for 99 cents per month each, and save up to $1,700.
I want to know why you are taking a day off when the man who killed my family is still out there.
There's no rhyme or reason to what people think of life is worth.
I meant it when I said you come a long way.
You ready to learn?
Insidious Origins is all new CBS tomorrow and streaming on Paramount+.
Back at MetLife Stadium, Tampa Bay on top of the Giants 17-0 as the Buccaneers look to end a 4-game losing streak. They have 3 walk-off losses this year, if you will. 2 overtime losses, and their last game against San Francisco 2 weeks ago was a 49ers field goal at the end of regulation to win it. And a touchback for Gill. As we check in with A.J. Ross.
Andrew, this past Tuesday, the Giants were very active in their community. Dexter Lawrence partnered with the Chunky Soup campaign to pack boxes and donate food at the Community Bank of New Jersey as part of its Chunky Sacks Hunger, where they partner with NFL teams to combat hunger and support families across the country. Also, the entire Giants rookie class served meals at Eva's Village in Paterson, New Jersey, and the Giants have been supporting Eva's Village for over 20 years, guys.
That's a great time of year. Happy Thanksgiving to all as Tracy picks up a yard on first down. Diaby on the tackle, and still no Jermaine Illuminor at left tackle for the Giants. A quad injury has his return as questionable, so Christopher Hubbard remains the left tackle.
This Buccaneers defense, they're going to force DeVito to put the ball in the air. That last one, safety Jordan Whitehead was right down at the line of scrimmage along with the 5 defensive linemen and 2 linebackers, 8 guys standing around the line of scrimmage, daring them to throw the ball over their heads.
Tracy again, a little more room this time, and he's spun down close to a first down. It's going to be a yard shy, so it'll be 3rd down and 1. Jordan Whitehead on the tackle.
Yeah, this is, again, Tyrone Tracy's patience. He has these long strides, but he always finds ways to get his feet back in the ground. Tyrone Tracy has been one of the positives for this Giants this season. Out of college, 5th-round pick from Purdue, 14th running back taken. But he leads all rookie running backs in rushing yards this year. Interestingly, number 2 on that list is Bucky Irving on the other side.
Replay assist has come in on that last play, and they're giving the Giants a first down. So they changed the spot via replay assist.
Hey, Chase. Hey, Rubble.
Hey, Brock Purdy. What's the matter?
I'm just really feeling the pressure today.
What pressure?
Singletary in at running back for the Giants. And a play fake. DeVito. He's got a wide open Theo Johnson. Johnson a first down and much more inside the Tampa Bay 40. A gain of 23 for the rookie tight end out of Penn State.
Right there, the Giants start up with big people that have multiple tight ends, and on this one, and Jordan Whitehead is matched up right there on the tight end, Theo Johnson, and on the snap, the run action towards him, he takes his eyes off him for that split second and lets Johnson get across the field and pick up an easy first down.
Singletary on first down. And he picks up 2 yards on the play. William Golston on the tackle as we check in with AJ.
Well, Andrew, something of note with this young Giants team on that Theo Johnson play, one of his biggest cheerleaders, or I should say some, are his fellow rookies. Tyrone Tracy was talking about how close a knit group this is. They are always staying behind after practices, getting in extra hours while the vets go home. They are really happy for their success, especially considering a lot of these rookies have so much on their shoulders out the gate with this franchise, guys.
Yeah, the Giants rookie class has been a big bright spot this year, getting production from a number of the players they selected in this year's draft. Most scrimmage yards in the NFL from all rookies, but DeVito is sacked for the 3rd time this half. Vita Vea leading the charge.
You talk about defensive tackles and how powerful they are. I want you guys to keep your eyes on Vita Vea throughout this entire snap and see what he does to this Giants offensive line. Just drives over and runs a guy over against his will and takes down DeVito for the sack. Schmitz had no chance against Vita Vea on that one. The power that he brings when he's rushing after the quarterback.
His 6th sack of the year, and now 3rd and a mile. Play clock almost expires. Here comes the pressure. DeVito just throws it away. Kalijah Cansey was bearing down on DeVito, and on 4th and 16, some boos for this Giants offense here at home.
When you give up as many sacks as have been given up so far today, it's hard to find plays to convert. It just becomes impossible to find the right play call, especially when you know pressure's coming and the ball has to get out of the quarterback's hands quickly. Otherwise, it has no chance to convert.
Jamie Gillen to punt to Palmer. Palmer calls for a fair catch at the 14-yard line. With 2:57 to go in the first half, it's been all Buccaneers in this one. They lead at 17-0 on CBS.
This time of year, there's one workshop on everyone's mind. The one that spends the whole year making toys and gifts. The Home Depot Kids Workshop, teaching those who will one day build their own homes and communities that doing is a gift you can share with everyone. Happy holidays from the Home Depot.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Check-in time is 3.
It's 2:55.
I know.
Is this what he's doing now?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. No games. No fun.
Yes, Coach.
Meanwhile, at a Verbo, when other vacation rentals make you share your turf with a host, try one you have all to yourself.
Thanksgiving weekend. Forget that extra stuff. CBS Sports is filling you up with 2 days of college football. With a doubleheader on Friday, then Saturday at 3:30. It's big time on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
What kind of firefighter are you gonna be? This life that I'm building, I want it with you.
Come on, we gotta go!
It's my job to make him a firefighter my way.
Fire Country is all new. CBS Friday, December 6th, and catch up on Paramount+.
Now,
Gladiator is the single greatest movie of the year.
I must have power.
It's a non-stop ride and a total spectacle. It must be experienced in IMAX. Gladiator, rated R.
17-0 Tampa Bay. New CBS tomorrow. Justice has no limits on NCIS origins. Right after NCIS. Monday night is NCIS night with all new episodes on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. A bit of a hazy first half for the Giants. 17-0 Mayfield to Bucky Irving. We've said that a bunch today. Irvin slipping tackles. We've said that a bunch today. And look at Irving go. Trying to turn it upfield and caught from behind close to midfield. Drew Phillips made the tackle, but a 32-yard gain.
Yeah, you got to get guys on the ground, but this is a great job by Bucky Irvin, just making guys miss at the point of attack. Drew Phillips missed. He doesn't give up because he comes back around, but the blocking against the Giants by the Buccaneers downfield is what makes this thing go.
Irving already has a new career high in receiving yards today with 64. Mayfield to Tucker out of the backfield in Giants territory, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Tampa Bay looking for more before the half. Mayfield on target today.
You know what's better than one Papa John's pizza? Two Papa John's pizza for only $6.99 each.
Only at Papa John's. Bundle 2 or more Papa Pairings menu items for $6.99 each. Get your favorites for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Better get you some Papa John's.
50% off everything online, plus 50% off deals in store this Wednesday through Monday.
Have you heard? Deals are popping. Spread the word. Prices dropping. Leave that styles that slay. So get on your way. Stop by your Old Navy store today.
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Goldie. Sorry to bother you. I'm looking for those reports from yesterday.
They're already on your desk, Frank.
Of course they are. Got them right here.
Hi, Frank.
Easily isolate phone calls to the driver's seat in the all-new 3-row Infiniti QX80. Celebrate exceptional offers on the 2025 QX80 during the Infiniti Once in a Wintertime event at your local Infiniti retailer.
Do we really need another computer? Not everyone does. But if you're reinventing music, tracking migrations in remote places, or getting others to see your vision, then a Copilot Plus PC will make a real difference. A powerful AI computer is not for everyone. But if you're trying to change the world, even if just your own, we built one for you.
I'm Jason Kelsey. As a full-time fan, my routine is a little bit different. I used to do this.
Power through the line of scrimmage, move the ball down the field, pancake defenders, and celebrate with their teammates in the end zone. From the first snap of the game to the last whistle on the field, offensive linemen protect their quarterbacks and are the unsung heroes on the football field.
Now I get to hang out with NFL fans all season long. Learn more at courtyard.com/NFL.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Old Navy and by Copilot Plus, PCs powered by Snapdragon.
Central Park in New York City, 2-minute warning across the river here in New Jersey. And coming up on the Verizon halftime, JB, Nate, Matt Ryan, and Coach Cowher have all the latest scores and highlights coming up on the Verizon halftime report. Tampa Bay has 2 timeouts to work with at the 2-minute warning. Mayfield gets rid of it and overshoots the intended target, McMillan. 3rd down and 3 for Tampa Bay.
Mayfield had McMillan coming on an over route. They were sending Mike Evans deep, and the safety went over the top to kind of double team him as he got going. Here in this 2-minute situation, Tampa Bay likes to work the outsides. They like to get a guy on a deep out route and then a guy in the flat for Baker Mayfield to try to manipulate the defense and decide which one and be able to get the ball on the sideline.
Mayfield on time again, this time to Trey Palmer for a first down and a gain of 17.
And there it was right there. We call it flat 7. He had the short route in front, and then he had Palmer behind, and he was able to sneak the ball in there.
Giants call timeout with 1:45 to go.
I feel like new sunglasses, like a brand new pair of jeans.
Just announced, get 0% APR for 60 months on 2024 GMC EV models. That's up to $17,200 in average finance savings.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza? Here you go.
Thank you.
When you need it most.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than Peyton Manning. I'm also Calculating Manning. Yep, math checks out.
You're looking like Survivor players. Little worse for the wear, smile still there.
I want them out of this game.
She's got something up her sleeve.
Stick to the plan.
Survivor is all new. CBS Wednesday, 8/7 Central.
Want to come laugh at CBS?
Yes.
You're in the right neighborhood.
He said that I was a lot.
You're definitely not a little.
We've got the neighborhood. And raise a glass to the new hit comedy, Papa's House.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Wine, wine.
All new neighborhood and Papa's House. CBS tomorrow.
What the know-it-all lacks in time spent on Earth, he makes up for in time spent watching football.
These days, offense wins championships.
Actually, of the last 23 Super Bowl winners, 16 have had top 10 defenses.
Be a football know-it-all with NFL Plus Premium.
1:48 to go, each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Baker Mayfield has 8 completions of at least 10 passing yards, while the Giants as a team have 10 total passing yards. Hand off to White. And McFadden is able to trip him up.
This Buccaneers drive started all the way back on their own 14. It's 55 or so yards in, almost 60 yards in right now. And it feels like they're out here just going through a Saturday practice. That's how easy the Giants defense is getting pushed through. And so this is one of those games where if you just lay down, it makes you wonder about the emotion of this team.
In what was a tumultuous week, to say the least, and certainly questions about how focused this Giants team would be after everything that happened in the building that we talked about off the top of our broadcast. 2nd and 9. Mayfield over the middle, and that one is caught as Sterling Shepard brings it in. And now a timeout called by the Giants with 1 minute to go. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this from Paw Patrol.
Hey, Chase. Hey, Rubble.
Hey, Brock Purdy. What's the matter?
I'm just really feeling the pressure today.
What pressure? The sky-high expectations? The worry you don't have the speed to survive out of the pocket?
Yes, that.
Then let's do the thing.
Ow.
Louder! More!
Thanks for the pup talk.
No job too big?
No pup too small.
already the third time this season that Baker Mayfield has 200 yards passing in the first half. 3rd down and 6 for Tampa Bay. Mayfield chased by Watts and Okereke got a hand on it. And a flag is down on the far side of the field in the secondary, and it looks like this is going against the Giants. But Okereke did tip it.
All right, so it can't be pass interference. Tip ball. Unless they're calling holding. Holding it can be.
Before the pass, illegal contact, defense, number 3. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's on Deonte Banks.
Now, this must have happened down the field. You see Deonte Banks in tight press coverage on Mike Evans. I mean,
it's tough, and especially once Baker rolls out, because once Baker gets outside the pocket, you can't grab the receiver, but you're allowed to now contact the receiver. So even so, that to me looked more like physical play, especially against a receiver like Mike Evans, who's going to match that physicality.
Screen to White. Gets away from McFadden, has a little bit of room, cuts it up at the 15, all the way down to the 10-yard line. Great job after the catch by Rachaad White with 40 seconds to go until halftime.
Again, Rachaad White lined up as a wide receiver, which the Bucs have done often today with both of their running backs. And just a great job making a guy miss at the point of attack. McFadden makes that tackle. It's a short gain.
1st and goal. Mayfield to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Looking for Shepard, and Banks got a hand on it.
Really good coverage by Deonte Banks right there, and man-to-man on Shepard. Does a really good job down by the goal line. You don't want to end up in the end zone until the receiver takes you there. And you always want to be underneath him between the quarterback and the ball and the receiver. And he's right there on that one. A really good job in coverage by Deonte Banks, bouncing back after that flag that was thrown on him.
Got away a little bit with holding down that inside arm of Sterling Shepard, but
well, he was old one after that.
Yep.
Legal contact.
Mayfield steps up. He's going to run it. Mayfield at the 5, trying to get in, and he does! Touchdown! Ball came out after Mayfield crossed the line, and what a run for Baker Mayfield, doing the Tommy DeVito in the Giants' end zone. Oh, boy.
You gotta love Baker Mayfield, and we talked to him, and he has a lot of love and respect and appreciation for Tommy DeVito, and he told us the kid plays with a ton of swag. But this is competition, and look at Baker leaving it all on the line, leaving his feet, and just floating into the end zone, ball waving right there. That's why these Buccaneers fans, players, coaches, everybody loves him, the way he attacks and the way he plays this game.
10th career rushing touchdown for Mayfield, and letting the fans know about it here in New Jersey. Extra point by McLaughlin is no good. So it's 23-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this from Walmart.
Walmart deals of desire.
Priscilla, I have learned the most incredible news. My family has inherited a Walmart Plus membership from a distant relative who's lost at sea.
Oh, Jack, that means you get early access to Walmart's hottest deals. You simply must be my escort.
I'm just a lowly stable boy.
A lowly stable boy with Walmart Plus.
For deals you desire, shop Walmart Black Friday deals starting November 25th.
Mayfield all smiles. He's thrown for 230 yards in the first half and now has a rushing touchdown as well. Meanwhile, in the extra point, an injured Giant, that's DJ Davidson, the third-year defensive lineman out of Arizona State, now just up to his feet and will slowly walk back to the Giants sideline. Don't forget, coming up, Verizon Halftime Report. Back across the river, our guys will have scores and highlights coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report. I mean, guys, I can't really think of any positives for the Giants here in the first half. Offensively, they have 46 yards. Defensively, they've had no pressure on Mayfield. Tampa Bay has done whatever they want.
And they've tried. They've come after him. You've seen Jane Bowen bring pressure. It's just not getting home. Baker Mayfield is standing back in the pocket, completely comfortable and unfettered by any of pressure situations that they're trying to bring. He's comfortable out of the pocket. He's comfortable in the pocket. And right now, they're out gaining the New York Giants by 250 yards almost.
This would be the second straight game the Giants would be shut out in the first half. They were down 10-0 against Carolina in Germany in their last game. See if the Giants just take a knee. They do get the football to begin the second half. DeVito 3 out of 5 for 31 yards. And he was sacked 3 times in the first half. Brian Daboll and the Giants winless here at home this year, and they only average 10 points per game in their home games, the fewest since the Browns back in 2000, and a lot of boos here at MetLife.
A lot of boos and a lot of people heading towards the exit already, which is a bad sign for the New York Giants faithful's belief in what this team is going to do.
That's the end of the first half with the Bucs leading 23-0. Halftime next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
It's the most wonderful time with the kids jingle. Be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful.
Whether your phone's broken or old, we've got you. With Verizon, anyone can trade in any phone, any condition. And get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Get 4 on us. Only on Verizon.
Hello?
Tracker, new tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with the Ford Crew. Black Friday.
It's the extra shipment of Ford trucks and SUVs.
Serious SUV capability.
Ford F-Series, best-selling trucks for 47 years.
Bronco and Bronco Sport.
I can smell the adventure now.
Yeah.
It's Black Friday time.
Returning lessees, hurry in today to lease a Ford F-150 for just $279 a month for 24 months. Only at your local Ford stores.
Well, if you want my 2 cents on interest rates, we got options.
My 2 cents. This one's priced to sell. My 2 cents?
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 Here's my 2 cents. I'm planning for the future. Interest plus interest equals more interest. Come on, man. You gonna drink that?
Hi, Joan. Perfect timing. I have a few questions.
Of course. Let's look at your plan.
The 60th anniversary Hess Fire Truck with car and motorcycle comes with lights, sounds, and a huge ladder. Only at HessToyTruck.com with free shipping and batteries.
Classic does not mean static. It's an inspiration. Something you always see in a new light. Wherever your journeys take you. Peter Millar.
Scan here to stream news while you enjoy the game. CBS News, New York.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
And welcome back to Studio 43 and the Verizon Halftime Report. The NFL is powered by Verizon 5G. JB, along with Coach Nate and Matt, and to the highlights we go.
And the opening drive right here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Down in Charlotte, Pat Mahomes is going to find Noah Gray as he steps up into the pocket right there from 35 yards out for a 7-0 lead. Noah Gray
Noah Gray's become a favorite target here for Patrick Mahomes. This will be his second touchdown of his day, fourth touchdown in the last 2 weeks. That one comes from 11 yards out, and right now it's all Kansas City.
All right, we have the Patriots in the Dolphins second quarter. Miami quarterback Tua Tagovailoa hits Devon Achane on a quick little pass, and he takes it in and does the rest. That's a 9-yard TD. Tua 17-21, 3 TDs. Dolphins up 21-0.
All right, Will Levis, he's going to go up top right here to a wide open Nick Westbrook-Akine for the touchdown. Later on, he's going to hand it off to Tony Pollard up the middle, untouched until the goal line, lowers the shoulder, gets in. But C.J. Stroud is going to bring the Texans back right here with a beautiful throw up top in the red zone to Nico Collins. This game's all tied up at 17 at the half.
All right, we have the Lions in the Colts second quarter. Lions are going to give it to Knuckles. That's David Montgomery. A little sidestep, makes a move, gets hit at the 1 and spins in for the TD. The Lions are up 14-6 with a little celebration. What's that, shooting some craps? All right, we have the Vikings, the Bears, NFC North matchup. Yeah, Roshan Johnson, he gets the Bears in for the touchdown. That's a 1-yard TD. Second quarter, you have Sam Darnold dropping back. He's going to look for Jalen Naylor on the sideline, and he hits the pylon for the TD. 14-7, Vikes over the Bears.
And down in Washington, it's going to be this. Brandon Aubrey kicked his block right there by Quinn Martin. The U.S. this will lead to a field goal by Washington. Aubrey has also missed another field goal in the first half. Washington leads now 3-0.
All right, and there's Tommy DeVito starting for the recently released Daniel Jones. And Baker Mayfield right here is going to scramble up the middle, little pump fake, cut to his left, take it to the house. And what's he going to do, guys?
What is he going to do?
Cutlet special. Is he paying homage?
Nah, that's disrespect.
Okay, that's what I thought. Let's take a look at Baker Mayfield in the first half. Right here, the play extensions. Good to have Mike Evans back.
No doubt.
Target over the middle. A little later, it's going to be the same thing. Play extension. Nothing there initially. Moves to his left, and look at this throw over the top of Wayne Durham. Beautiful. And then a little later on, he's going to find Cade Otton down the middle too. Baker Mayfield's been excellent in the first half. 19-23, 230 yards. But coach,
how about
let's talk about Vita Vea.
The multi-talented Vita Vea, positionless player right here, fullback, leading the way, 350 pounds. And let me stop the run. That's what nose guards do right there. Just put an arm out and just pull you in. And you know what? If you have a pass, let me go straight up the middle, run over someone, and sack the quarterback. That's just what we do. Okay, right here, you can see there's 10. Buccaneers defense has been all over the New York Giant offense. Again, Vita Vea is a disruptor, to say the least.
Yeah, there's no question. I played against Vita Vea when I was with Atlanta. Yeah. He was in Tampa for a long time. We had no answers.
Yeah,
the Giants have no answers.
Say no answers.
If you got a little free time today, you want to be thoroughly impressed, go look at his high school highlights. They were handing that dude the ball off, and he was scoring touchdowns. So Buccaneers do the right thing and reward my guy with a touchdown. I would love to see big fella score. But listen, when the Buccaneers came into this game, they knew that they were facing Tommy Cutlets.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do? They blitzed 32% of the time during the season. In this game so far, they're blitzing 78% of the time. They're bringing the house. They're like, let's see if Cutlets can handle the pressure. And right now, it looks like he can't.
You know, you look at the New York Giants, and honestly, you almost look uninspired at times going out there and playing right now. And it looks like there's almost an inferior team to Tampa Bay. And to Tampa Bay's credit, I think they came off the bye, 4 straight losses. They still are a game out. I know they're 2 games out because they lost twice to Atlanta. But I tell you, they're a formidable opponent when you think about the Tampa Bay Bucs.
Yeah, and you mentioned the Falcons. This is 2 teams that are kind of heading in different directions, right? The Bucs have kind of weathered that storm of the injuries. They're starting to get some players back. They've been playing competitive football. On the other side, the Falcons have struggled the last couple of weeks. It's going to be interesting in the next 6 weeks.
I want to see Tommy Cutlets get something going in the second half.
I want to see those highlights of Vita Vea.
Could you imagine trying to tackle Vita Vea as a 15 or 16-year-old high school kid?
No way.
No
cowards. This is what we do. Just stick your arm out and tackle him.
You know how many football players he turned into hoopers?
Yes, that's right.
And the Verizon halftime report continues.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. The NFL powered by Verizon 5G.
Full-on contact. That is AFC North football.
The jet strip stuff.
That's the NFL, man. It comes at you every week.
I'm shining, doing my thing. Got 'em all staring like, oh, look at me. I'm shining, doing my thing. Ain't no comparing like, oh, look at me. I'm vibing, so carefree. Nothing in the world could ever stop me. I'm shining, doing my thing. Got 'em like, got 'em like, got 'em like, got 'em like, ooh, ooh. Got 'em like, got 'em like, got 'em like now. Got 'em like, ooh, I'm about to do it right now. I'm about to do it right now. Got 'em like, ooh, I'm about to do it right now.
Oil and gas industry makes $3 billion a day in pure profit.
I wouldn't want to have your job this week.
You wouldn't want to have my job any week.
Every oil company has a version of Tommy. You cannot function without one. We're pushing the chips toward the middle.
Men die. Oil companies don't.
Landman. New series now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
Sports is filled with meaningful stories.
This is an unbelievable shot.
TNT Sports on True TV, your new destination for sports moments.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. The NFL powered by Verizon 5G.
Stroud looking to throw, throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Cage, Stover, wide open. Kansas City looking to convert. Mahomes, wide open. Catch made. Noah Gray walks it in for the touchdown. Sean Tucker with his second rushing touchdown of the year. And what an opening drive for Tampa Bay.
You're looking like Survivor players. Little worse for the wear, smile still there.
I want them out of this game.
She's got something up her sleeve.
Stick to the plan.
Survivor is all new. CBS Wednesday, 8/7 Central.
Oh my gosh, is that Santa?
Oh, that isn't good.
I baked them this morning. Notes of mouthwash.
Elsbeth is all new CBS Thursday, December 5th and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Is there no room for debate on college campuses anymore? 60 Minutes tonight.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on a sporty new Civic, spirited Accord, fun to drive HRV, and versatile CRV. So don't wait. Turn your holiday dreams into reality with a new Honda named KBB.com's best value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
With so many games on Hard Rock Bet, you can win from almost anywhere. Like here or here.
Yes. Don't go. Your good luck.
Or here.
Blackjack! Never doubt the lucky seat. Respect the seat, Lewis!
Casino games for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Lucky seat strikes again!
Dear unbreakable spirit, when the terrain is gnarly, you steady us. When obstacles are ahead, you lift us. When the turf is hostile, you inspire us. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks.
Get Black Friday savings all month long. Lease Tacoma for just $289 a month or get 1.99% APR for 72 months on a new Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Football on CBS New York is sponsored locally by your local Toyota dealers.
We are back with a look at our first half highlight brought to you by State Farm. Late in the first half, Baker Mayfield, the touchdown run, jumping over Cordell Flott. All Buccaneers in this first half. They lead it 23-0. That's your State Farm first half highlight. Back in the booth with Jason McCourty and Tiki Barber, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll hear from A.J. Ross coming up. From a Tampa Bay perspective, they did everything right. And from the Giants side of things, nothing went right.
Nothing went right, and they're going to start this half with the football. They have to get something going. The defense was on the field just for way too long in that first half, and it took a toll on them. So look for DeVito to try to maybe get outside the pocket and get something going in the second half.
And you got to give the Buccaneers offense credit. They had that first drive that went all the way down the field. It took almost 8 minutes or so. They get into the end zone, and from then on, it felt like everything that they called worked, whether it was the run game, whether it was the pass game, whether it was getting the ball to tight ends. Baker Mayfield was a great catalyst. You can see the quarterback disparities in the first half. 230 yards for Baker Mayfield, only 31 for Tommy DeVito on 3 completions.
Giants football to begin the second half. Touchback for Gill. And a moment ago, AJ with Todd Bowles.
Coach, Baker Mayfield with 230 passing yards in that first half. You're dominating time of possession. Your defense with 3 big sacks. How do you carry that efficiency over into the second half?
We can't let our foot off the gas. You know, we let our foot off the gas the first half of the season. We got to learn how to finish these type of ball games. We got to run it better, and we got to win first down on defense.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Tampa Bay trying to stop a 4-game losing streak. DeVito to the air on first down. He's got Malik Neighbors. Tackled at midfield by Antoine Winfield Jr. A gain of 21. First catch today for Neighbors.
Really good job by Tommy DeVito. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are playing cover 2. We call this kind of that hole shot. It gets Malik Neighbors right in behind that corner and right before Winfield can come up and make a big hit. Good job of getting something going to start this half off.
Giants first half possessions, 3 punts and a turnover on downs, but they got the ball in Tampa Bay territory here. Eric Gray, the running back. DeVito, right back to Neighbors. And Neighbors picks up 8 more yards. McCollum and Winfield Jr. on the tackle.
And Malik Neighbors here again, coming all the way across the field, running under Brent, who has not been great in pass coverage this season. Passed that one off, obviously, but Tommy DeVito bought just enough time, letting him clear, and then finding him in the flat to set up another second and short yardage here. It's exactly how you needed to restart this half, this game, really, for this New York Giant offense.
Looking for Neighbors again. And that one is knocked out. I think they're calling it incomplete. Almost a catch and fumble. Jamel Dean knocked it free, but they're calling the pass incomplete.
Yeah, they're discussing it here. The question is, was there a football move made after Malik Neighbors brought this in, sauntered to the sideline?
Discussion, it was ruled a catch and a forward fumble out of bounds.
1, 2. That's a close one. Malik Neighbors catches it. 1, 2, 3 foot. He never really puts that ball away.
So 3 plays here in the second half, and now a challenge flag has been thrown by Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles, I believe, will win this challenge.
All 3 plays are DeVito to Neighbors so far.
Tampa Bay is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed catch.
Bowles 1 for 2 challenges this season. We'll come back with the verdict right after this.
Oh, we are back.
What are we doing tonight?
Well, the dog stole your arm.
Again?
And the humans are shopping with Rakuten.
What's Rakuten?
It's cash back at your favorite stores.
So it's like shopping the sales?
Better. It's cash back on top of sales.
What? I didn't know you could stack savings.
Girl, you can stack anything. Look at us.
Oh, look at us. Oh, shh. Don't look at us.
Don't look at us.
Rakuten. Whew, that was close.
For a limited time at Little Caesars, get any 2 toppings you want on a large pizza for only $5.99. Now every day is Black Friday. Take that, calendar scientists. Get a large custom 2-topping pizza for $5.99 when you order online.
Pizza, pizza.
Hi, I'm Premium Wireless for $15 a month at Mint Mobile. When I Premium Wireless for $15 a month, I think, why not Premium Wireless for $15 a month? Who am I kidding? Premium Wireless for $15 a month will always Premium Wireless for $15 a month. And sometimes, Premium Wireless for $15 a month every time. No points for subtlety, right? Let's be honest, premium wireless for $15 a month, am I right? Let's just stop having AI write these, okay, guys?
It takes the handoff. It's a refurbished.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment.
Dave's back on.
Coors Light. Choose chill.
I lost a daughter, and someone at this law firm covered up the truth. So I'm going to find out who's responsible and get justice.
This place is a viper's nest.
Viper's Nest is the understatement of the year.
Matlock. New episodes return on CBS Thursday, December 5th and streaming on Paramount+.
Lie to everyone. Pretend to be someone you're not.
It's the agency. Nothing is personal.
The Agency. New series streaming November 29th on the Paramount Plus with Showtime plan.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
We are back, and the call on the field stands. So Todd Bowles loses the challenge. Neighbors picks up 13 yards. So this half, Tommy DeVito's 3 for 3 for 42 yards, all to Malik Neighbors. In the first half, DeVito had 3 completions for 31 yards. Tracy can't get back to the line of scrimmage. KJ Britt makes the tackle. As we go back to the previous play, and Gene Steratore is with us. And Gene, call on the field stands.
Yeah, Andrew, and look, remember, it's these 3 elements. You see Malik Neighbors possess 1, 2, and then he just starts to tuck the ball away. Although very quickly, it does meet all 3 elements right before the ball gets punched out. I believe that's why they stayed stands on this as a catch and fumble.
All right, Gene, thank you very much. Always good to hear from Gene. DeVito to Robinson inside the 20 and fights his way for a first down. A 12-yard pickup. McCollum and Winfield on the tackle.
This is what we should have expected or seen in the first half for this Giant offense. Get the ball out of your hands quickly, Tommy DeVito. You know that Todd Bowles and this offense are going to bring pressure. You ISO here on Wando Robinson. You see he's just getting up and turning around and making a catch and going forward. Football's a simple sport sometimes, Jason.
Absolutely.
It's really easy from up here. DeVito again out quickly, but too high for Neighbors. We should point out that Jermaine Illuminor has not returned at left tackle for the Giants. It's still Christopher Hubbard holding down the left side. Asked Tommy DeVito what his reaction was when he found out Monday morning that he would be the new starting quarterback, and he said, "Let's ball." That's what he told Brian Dable. He said, "I'm not going to flinch." Said he didn't feel any pressure. He says he plays every game like it's his last, and that will not change.
We're good. Ready? What's that?
Tracy on second down. Tracy inside the 10. Tiki, what do you like most about Tracy's running style?
It's his patience, Andrew. He's very slow to the point of attack, but once he gets there, he explodes through the line of scrimmage. He's right on path. He sees the hole, and he steps on the gas to get forward. He's been really good at making some big plays. The plus 25-yard runs in this Giant offense this season have all been Tyrone Tracy.
He's the running back on 3rd and 2. Tracy. And that is the first time today the Giants have converted on 3rd down. 1st and goal for New York.
He did that one backing up. Got twisted in the hole by KJ Britt. And gets a first down in the tight red area now, 5-yard line. This Tommy DeVito first, second half drive is looking really good so far. And it's been all the rookies. Malik Neighbors, Tyrone Tracy.
And DeVito to the bottom of your screen. Tracy is going to keep it himself, and nothing doing there. Ball does come out at the end. Was Tracy down or not? Tampa Bay football. If that stands, it'll be the 7th red zone turnover this year committed by the New York Giants. A focal point throughout the bye week, Brian Dable told us. Get it going in the red zone. If it stands, more disaster in the red area.
Make me go loco, loco. Make me go loco. Make me go loco.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
Are we here to win? Or are we here to enjoy some crisp barefoot Pinot Grigio? Sure, wine and football can be complicated, but enjoying them should be easy! Let's enjoy ourselves!
Audiences are loving Red One and calling it a blast for the whole family.
Now we're talking.
It's one of the best Christmas films ever and a must-watch to kick off the festive season.
We're coming at you.
Red One, rated PG-13, now playing.
I don't know why these numbers aren't matching. Is the garage sale taxable income?
All right. Jacoby, get warm. Let's let Jacoby take a run at it.
I really thought this was going to be my year.
If only there were backups in real life. But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
Carryover losses. Here's your problem. There it is.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Hello? Hi, I'm Gemini.
Hi.
How can I help you?
So I just talk?
Yes, but normal.
We can have a conversation about anything you like.
Anything?
Try looking for a small round bolt somewhere on the oil pan.
Got it.
Does the child seem ready for bedtime?
No.
And then I looked down and I had spaghetti fingers.
Well, in dreams, noodles can sometimes represent creativity. Have you had
Shop Pixel's best holiday deals at googlestore.com.
A look at performance plays presented by Google Pixel, and it's the second straight game with a costly fumble by Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah, and look, I've been here before. When you are going to the ground or you are in traffic, you got to put that ball away high and tight and wrap it up. Reaching for the extra yard or trying to get a little something extra is just it's not worth it. The turnover kills you, especially in the tight red area. The play call, the design of the Wildcat, that's something else to discuss, but ultimately it's execution and how you go to the ground in traffic.
Bucks take over on their own 5-yard line. They run it with Irving, and he picks up 2. After the fumble, Tyrone Tracy talking with Brian Dable on the Giants sideline. He took the fumble in overtime against Carolina. So tough, very emotional after that game. He told us on Friday that everyone in the whole building, from the owner to the custodian, helped lift him up. As he said, he hated letting his teammates down after that fumble against the Panthers. Well, another costly one here by the rookie.
Yeah, the last thing you could do going into contact is have your elbow away from your body. That will lead to a fumble. You're just too exposed underneath and on top.
That pass incomplete. Out of the reach of Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd down and 8.
So far, this Giants defense, they've answered the call to the fumble, bringing up a 3rd down and longer situation. We talked about it in the first half. They weren't able to get any pressure on Baker Mayfield here on 2nd down. Took a little bit of a late shot right there by Kayvon Thibodeau in the back, but he pops right up. Let's see if the Giants can get pressure and try to force the ball out of Baker Mayfield's hand a little bit faster in this second half.
Third down and 8. Mayfield in his own end zone. Mayfield. Nice fake. He's going to keep it himself. Trying to pick up the first down, and he does. What a job by Baker Mayfield again. Had a great touchdown run and a 10-yard scramble on 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, there was nowhere for Baker Mayfield to go with this football, but This is just the gamer, man. This is the backyarder in him, finding ways, seeing out of the corner of his eyes. He's side-eyeing everybody. Ultimately finds his way to the first down. Huge play by Baker, but he does this every single time when he has pressure situations.
Bucky Irving and Brian Burns is right there. A loss on the play as Burns makes the tackle. Hey, look at this Giants defense. They come in with the second most sacks in the NFL. Only the Denver Broncos with more. And you look at Tampa Bay, a backup left tackle in Justin School. But that Giants pass rush has been absent most of the day. They do not have a sack defensively.
Yeah, typically the Giants don't have to come with blitzes from second-level defenders because the front four with Brian Burns and Dexter Lawrence and now getting Kayvon Thibodeau back, those guys have been able to generate enough pressure. You have to give a lot of credit to Tampa Bay of coming in and trying to help those guys and doing what they need to do to keep Baker clean.
Shepard, it's the same play they did not run successfully on second down earlier in the drive. This time they completed for 6 yards. And an injury update for the defensive side of the ball for the Giants. Azeez Ojulari is out now with a toe injury. Brian Dable had said that Kayvon Thibodeau was going to be on a pitch count in his return from IR, but they need him now out there with Ojulari out of the game.
Right, best laid plans.
Another third down here for Tampa Bay, 3rd and 6. Flag is down. Mayfield to Cade Otton. A first down for Tampa Bay, and Otton's still going. Finally taken down by Tyler Nubin, but let's see what this penalty call is.
Yeah, this is going to be a false start. Receiver down low, got in motion, got going forward.
Illegal motion offense. Number 17, 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
So that negates a 17-yard pickup, the penalty on Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, you see it here down at the bottom. He just gets started forward just a step too soon. The flag came out immediately.
So that pushes the football back to the 16-yard line. 3rd and 11 for Tampa Bay. They're 5 for 8 on their third down conversions today.
Zone coverage from the Giants with Shaun White motioning back in the backfield.
Mayfield over the middle, and he's got it for a first down. Ryan Miller with his first catch today. And again, Mayfield had all day in the pocket. He picks up 14.
Says zone coverage before the snap. Watch Miller right here. He sees it. Okereke right there, drops down right in front, makes himself available to the quarterback in the middle of that zone coverage between Nubin and Okereke, and Baker, throwing with anticipation, is able to find him and pick up the first down.
A pitch to Irving. Okereke cannot bring him down, and Irving is able to pick up a couple of yards on the play. Hakeem Nunez-Rocha is on the tackle, the former Buccaneer.
It feels like the Giants all day, especially on the defensive side of the ball, have been just there. They're almost there to make the play. They're almost there to tackle Baker Mayfield. He almost gets a tackle for a loss there on Bucky Irving, but they're missing by inches and a foot or so, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are taking advantage of it every single time.
Tampa Bay with 322 yards of offense. It's just 110 for the Giants. Mayfield, he's got a man, and it's caught. Raheem Jarrett. The second-year man out of Maryland goes up to make the play, and a pickup of 26.
Tiki, what did you say? It feels like the Giants are almost just right there. You gave a perfect description, a precursor to this next play. Deonte Banks, I mean, this is cover 2. He's dropping underneath, and he is about a fingernail short of being able to deflect that pass, and Baker just gets it in there, an absolute dime of a throw to Jarrett.
Those two former teammates at Maryland, Jarrett and Banks. Mayfield again to Evans this time. Another Tampa Bay first down. Banks makes the tackle, but 14 yards for Evans in his return from a hamstring injury.
And again, tight coverage here by Deonte Banks, but it's just the little breaks. Mike Evans comes out of his break, gets enough separation. Baker Mayfield's throwing that ball on time. Deonte Banks is not quite there enough to break on the ball. Again, as Jason said earlier, and Mike Evans communicated to us, Deonte Banks is a good corner. He's great in coverage. He's just not gotten quite used to recognizing balls, where the ball is.
Dexter Lawrence not in right now for the Giants. They do rotate him at times. Mayfield screen. Shepard. And DJ Davidson, who was shaken up in the first half, is back in to make the play.
Listen, you have these two teams both coming off their bye weeks, and we talked about it. For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you go in, you self-scout, and you look at the remainder of this season, you say, all right, guys, we want to make the playoffs. We got to start fast, and we got to get going on a run. For the Giants who come off the bye week, you switch quarterbacks, a lot going on within the course of the week. You release your starting quarterback that you paid 2 years ago. So these are two teams kind of going in different directions during the bye week, and we're kind of seeing the result out here today.
Dexter Lawrence back in for the Giants. Mayfield, and that one is incomplete, intended for Otten. He could not hold on. Tyler Nubin had the coverage.
Yeah, Kate Otten won this one back. Good throw by Baker Mayfield. 5th drop on the season for Kate Otten. I know he's a reliable target for Baker Mayfield. He has obviously the great trust in him. You look going forward for this Buccaneers team as well. Easiest remaining strength of schedule
in the NFC.
In the NFC. Well, that's really what matters for them. They were in a similar situation last year where they had to win a lot of games to get into the postseason, and they did it. So give credit.
Play clock had expired. No penalty flag. Mayfield to the end zone, and a lot of contact down there, and there's the flag. Adoree Jackson had the coverage on Mike Evans.
Pass interference, defense, number 21. The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball is spotted at the 1-yard line. Automatic first down.
And this is just panic by Adoree Jackson. He's in really good position and doesn't get his head around. We always talk about it for DBs. When you're trailing a lot of times, you can't turn around. And you got to try to play the receiver's hands. He was what we call in phase. He has to turn his head, whether he looks through Mike Evans or whether he turns his shoulders over to look back for find that football. He absolutely has to do it. An easy call for the official.
And as the ball was being snapped, the back official was saying to reset the play clock. So even though it looked like there were zeros, the official on the field was aware of it, and it was a play clock issue. No call. 1st and goal for Tampa Bay. Rachaad White, the running back, takes the pitch, running right. White is in for a touchdown. And the Buccaneers are pouring it on. It's 29-0. Luke Gedeke, the right tackle, with a nice block along the way. And a touchdown in 5 consecutive games for that man, Rachaad White.
And this is a 95-yard touchdown drive. Started with the fumble by Tyrone Tracy on the other end, and Rachaad White, corresponding running back, takes it in. This is something that the Buccaneers have just done all day today. Put drives together when they need to, convert on 3rd downs by any means necessary, whether it's with Baker's edge, hitting a 3rd and long across the middle of the field. This Buccaneers team is playing with a lot of energy, a lot of purpose, and a lot of focus. Right now, Rachaad White scoring another touchdown, making it 30-0, 3rd quarter.
Sir, parents are over there.
Good. Mine are dead. Cox, freshman.
Oh, this is your ID. It's also your room card.
Yeah,
okay.
School's good. My roommate, my roommate is Brian Cox.
You, out.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is my room.
No!
So he's intense? I think he's just here for the access to Uber One for students.
My name is Brian. My interests are food and saving money on food.
At first, yeah, it was a little weird. A world-renowned actor enrolling in college.
Does anyone have thoughts on last week's reading? Oh, Mr. Cox.
Not you, him.
Just for discounts on smoothies. Discounts on rides.
I didn't know Uber had senior discounts.
I'm a freshman.
But he's really starting to fit in.
Hey, Devontae.
Let me get a cantina chicken burrito in a bowl.
You have a golf course in your house?
Bro, I got a Taco Bell in my house.
Right.
To Ethan, you've always inspired me to get outside, even in the icy cold water. So I got this puffer blanket just for you. Because every hero needs a cape. From Noah.
It's mesmerizing. Cleaning that greasy mess with Dawn Platinum.
And not even scrubbing.
Well, fluff my feathers. It cuts through the slimy stuff better than their old dish soap, removing 99% of grease. That's why only Dawn is trusted to save wildlife.
We can stop this together.
FBI Night is all new. CBS Tuesday, December 3rd.
That kid is still out there. Don't miss a moment of Tracker. New CBS tonight and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Baker Mayfield has 296 yards passing. You see the Buccaneers' possessions today. It all adds up to a 30-0 lead on the Giants. Late stages, third quarter here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Smith-Marset on the kickoff return. And he gets it out to the 32-yard line. Well, CBS fills your plate with college football this Thanksgiving weekend, beginning Friday with a Big Ten battle between Minnesota and Wisconsin, followed by Stanford and San Jose State. Then Saturday, 3:30 Eastern, it's big time when 6th-ranked Notre Dame faces USC. CBS College Football Kickoff and College Football Today take you to kickoff on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Devin Singletary starts this drive at running back after Tracy fumbled last time out, and DeVito is nearly picked off. Antoine Winfield Jr. almost got both hands on that one.
Terrific job by Antoine Winfield Jr. of just reading the eyes of DeVito. He's going to come from the left of your screen, and his eyes are locked in on him, and the ball just goes through his hands. Winfield has struggled in tackling a little bit this season, coming off getting paid in the offseason, and right there almost comes up with a big play for this Tampa Bay defense.
And something not right, DeVito calls timeout.
Got substitution and late, so the play got called late.
Tiki, I've got a headache thinking about the type of calls you're going to get at WFAN this week.
Oh, this is going to be a fun one. It was a fun week last week, obviously, for the other team in town. It's going to be a really fun week this week for this team. I don't mean that in a good way.
Will Rondé call you to talk a little bit of trash this week?
He will not. He'll be sleeping when I'm on air because he's going to stay in London, I believe.
DeVito gets it out quickly to Robinson, makes the catch at the 35, and dances up to 39-yard line. Well, they did play against each other while members of the Giants and Bucks, and Rondé tackled Tiki 7 times. It's the last occasion of a twin tackling his brother in an NFL game.
7 times?
Yeah.
Do you know how many carries I had in those games?
Did you break any of his tackles?
You just saw one.
3rd down and 3. Whitehead coming out of blitz. DeVito sees it, throws to Neighbors at midfield, and he's got it for a Giants first down. Here we are in the booth. 2:40 to go, 3rd quarter, and both teams coming off a bye, Jason. One team looks it, the other team does not. A really flat performance by the Giants.
Yeah, we talked about it to start this broadcast. They've gone through a lot this week with the switching from Daniel Jones, then now getting DeVito out there, but also skipping over Drew Lock. There's been a lot to be said in the sports media, and they had to have a lot of conversations within the locker room, the business decisions that went into going with DeVito.
DeVito to Neighbors. Neighbors stops on a dime. Isian stops with him. And finally, Neighbors is slowed down.
And Jason mentioned this earlier, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers went into their bye week. They had specific things that they wanted to work on, that they needed to work on, especially defensively and pass coverage. And offensively, they've been pretty good. They just needed to get a little bit healthy. The Giants spent this week talking about things not related to the game on the field this weekend. So it wasn't as if they could say, this is what the Buccaneers are going to do. This is what we need to be prepared for. They were worried about Daniel Jones and what his future was going to be like, what Tommy was going to be like. Was he going to bring a spark? It was just a lot of non-football stuff this week.
Singletary. Can't get away from Nelson. NFL Today update. Back to New York. Here's Matt Ryan.
All right, guys. Following a Chuba Hubbard 4th and 1 conversion, Bryce Young is going to find David Moore in the back of the end zone. Beautiful throw. That caps off a 15-play, 75-yard drive. Kansas City still on top 20-16. Back to you guys.
All right, Matt. Thank you very much. For DeVito, now going back to last year, 154 straight pass attempts without an interception. That's the 4th longest streak by a Giants quarterback in the last 30 years.
And I think big picture, that's what this Giants organization is looking to find out. Who is Tommy DeVito? What can he be for this team?
Completes this one to Johnson, trying to angle for that first down, and we'll have to see where they spot him. It's going to be very close. Even if they don't get it, you would expect Brian Daboll to go for it here.
Yeah, it looks like with the upfield foot from the line judge, that's going to be enough for a first down.
And it is. They just moved the chains now. They're still moving with 15 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Robinson inside the 35, and a late flag flies from the secondary. KJ Britt on the tackle, and this one is coming back.
Pass interference, offense, number 84. 10-yard penalty, remains first down.
That's on the tight end, Johnson.
They're going to get Johnson for making contact with McCollum as Wan'Dale Robinson was making that catch, getting to the outside and saying that he was attempting to block and get in McCollum's way. And Daboll and Johnson are going to argue he's trying to run his route, and the DB gets in his way, so he runs into him. Nonetheless, offensive pass interference.
That look says it all. We're through 3 quarters. Tampa Bay up 30-0.
Thank yourself this season by getting NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV for $89. Where you can watch your favorite teams all in one place. As long as you can see the TV. NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV, now $89 till December 2nd.
Undale Save.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. What's going on here?
Coach saves so much bundling home and auto with the personal price plan. You decide to bundle practice with ballet.
Undale Save.
Doesn't that just say bundle and save?
Hey, Hutch. Less talky, more dancey. Double time. Boodle-ay, sabe, boodle-ay, sabe.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
I want to see that on game day.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Shop Kohl's Black Friday deals. Get Levi's jeans, Sephora at Kohl's fragrances, and home favorites for less. Plus, earn extra Kohl's cash, take 15% off some of your finds, and save more with limited time doorbusters at Kohl's.
For pros like Cam Jordan, confidence is a game changer. Just like doctors all over the world, Cam trusts Invisalign aligners to improve his winning smile.
My confidence is at an all-time high.
Invis is trusted by the pros.
Hey, girl. Girl! I do not know the name of this girl.
What I do know is Neutral is a tasty seltzer made with real vodka and real fruit juice. This one I know. Little orangey. Neutral. Keep it tasty.
Is there no room for debate on college campuses anymore?
Pursuit of truth.
60 Minutes brings you to the new university that is demanding it. New tonight.
The Equalizer is all new. CBS Tonight and streaming on Paramount Plus.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with the Ford Crew. Black Friday.
What's happening?
It's the extra shipment of Ford trucks and SUVs.
Serious SUV capability.
Ford F-Series, best-selling trucks for 47 years.
Bronco and Bronco Sport. I can smell the adventure now. Yeah.
It's Black Friday time.
Hurry in today for great lease deals on the Bronco family of SUVs. Now with no down payment. Only at your local Ford stores.
Football on CBS New York is sponsored locally by your local Ford stores.
We go to the fourth quarter here in New Jersey. A lot of fans have headed for the exits. The Giants have now not had a lead in their last 352 minutes of game action going back to October the 6th against Seattle. First and 20 after the penalty. DeVito completes this one to Gray. Levante David makes the tackle, and today David is playing in his 192nd career game with Tampa Bay. Only 2 Buccaneers have played more games than David. That's Rondé Barber and Derek Brooks. DeVito steps up, he's going to run it, and he slides down inside the 40. Brings up third down. There's Levante David now at the age of 34. Second in franchise history in tackles, only Brooks with more.
Another third down. All these Buccaneer defenders are.
DeVito to Robinson for a first down. Wan'Dale Robinson with his 4th catch today. That goes for 16 yards.
And that's all you can do and evaluate right now is watch how these young players are going to respond to the adversity of this game so far. Are they going to keep playing or are they going to lay down? And Tommy DeVito, obviously, with his opportunity to get on the football field, is not laying down. Neither has Wan'Dale Robinson and all these other players.
Good catch by Neighbors on a high pass. Neighbors still going and taken down at the 17-yard line. Yaya Diaby applying the pressure, but Neighbors able to bring it in.
Yeah, and the one thing you love about Malik Neighbors is that he's got a competitiveness about him. I talked to him at practice on Friday. He was not and didn't have his helmet. He wasn't practicing. It was likely because they were on turf in the bubble. Why put extra wear and tear on your body? He was talking about how hard he is finding it as a rookie to be healthy. He's battling injuries, and it's hard to be a pro on this level, different than college.
Gray cannot get back to the line of scrimmage. Tommy DeVito has 8 straight completions. You look at his numbers now, 15 of 19 for 140 yards. Third down and 4. DeVito, he's going to run. He's got a lot of room at the 10, 5. DeVito taken down by his helmet at the 1. Looking for a face mask. It was Jordan Whitehead who made the tackle. First and goal, and looks like Whitehead is shaken up.
Yeah, Tommy DeVito coming straight down. Yeah, it's not a face mask.
No.
It looks like Jordan Whitehead might have pulled a pec muscle or something and grabbed immediately up into his armpit.
He's in a lot of pain on the Tampa Bay sideline. So first and goal for the Giants. Singletary, the running back. Singletary walks it in for a touchdown. Third rushing touchdown this season for Devin Singletary. The Giants are finally on the board.
Really good job this drive just by DeVito. He's seen a lane 2 times on that drive and took off and used his legs to really give the Giants some positive play. And right there, motor Devin Singletary, he caps off the drive. We see Winfield come up the field looking to play DeVito, opens up the lane, it just parts, and Singletary runs it in for the touchdown.
Singletary had gone 5 straight games without a touchdown, but he finds the end zone here in the 4th quarter, and now Graham Gano comes out for the extra point. And it's 30-7. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
USAA. You could be eligible if your spouse, parents, or even your grandparents served.
That was it. You're in.
As a veteran, I'm already in. USAA. Are you eligible?
The UPS store knows you want that special something to be there when you can.
She sent candles.
We'll make sure of it. We're the package, ship it, guarantee it store. The helping you give the gifts they'll love store. We're here to make the holidays happy. We're the one-stop, right around the corner, the unstoppable, every way you holiday store. Visit the upsstore.com/packing and get 20% off packing today.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on an efficient CR-V hybrid, spirited Accord hybrid, sporty Civic hybrid, and the all-electric Prologue. Don't wait. Turn your dreams into reality with a new Honda, named KBB.com's best overall EV and hybrid brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Y'all see this? Patrick Mahomes is saying goodbye. People was tripping.
Where are you going?
He was actually saying goodbye to his old phone.
I'm switching to the amazing new iPhone 16 for T-Mobile.
It's the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. That's like peanut butter on jelly on gold. Get 4 iPhone 16s on us. Plus 4 lines for $25. And save on every plan versus the other big guys. What a deal. That's a lot if you ask me. If y'all giving it away too fast, T-Mobile, slow down.
Man, that sandwich looks lonely, and that's sad. So let Jimmy John's fix that by adding free chips and a free drink. Turn an 8-inch sandwich or wrap into a combo for free after 2 p.m. Only at Jimmy John's.
Week 12 continues later today on CBS and Fox, followed by Sunday Night Football as the Eagles face the Rams on NBC. And Week 12 concludes with Monday Night Football as the Ravens take on the Chargers on ESPN and ABC. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Well, we've got an NFC North showdown on tap for Thanksgiving Day in Detroit as the Lions take on the Bears. And country music's hottest rising star, the Grammy-nominated Shabuzi, will headline the Thanksgiving halftime show powered by Verizon. Kickoff at 12:30 Eastern right here on CBS. With our producer, Steve McKee, and our birthday boy, Andy Goldberg. Our entire CBS crew. The ball goes right past Tucker into the end zone. Tucker trying to take it out and gets to the 2. Not a good special teams play there by Tucker.
Yeah, not heads up. He did not have to pull that ball out of the end zone because he didn't handle it. That ball would have been a touchback. All he had to do is take a knee. Instead, he backs up the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not that that's been a problem for them at all today, but bad special teams play by.
Down to the field and A.J. Ross.
Well, Andrew, Baker Mayfield has been gifting his teammates today, if you will. He's hit 11 different guys in the past game, and he was also very generous earlier this year, along with his wife, Emily. They donated nearly $18,000 worth of equipment to a high school team called the Space Coast Vipers in Cocoa, Florida, who just won their first state championship just days ago. And guys, the really cool thing about this Space Coast team, they went 1-8 last year. They got a new coach. They got the new helmets through Baker and his wife, and that led to success this year for these guys.
That's such a great story, AJ, and a wonderful gesture by Baker and his family. As Bucky Irving gives him a little breathing room. We're going to go over to New York. NFL Today update. Here's Matt Ryan.
All right, thanks, guys. Will Levis right here is going to be looking for a slant on the left. Doesn't see Jimmy Ward, who's going to take it, looking like a young Jason McCourty going down the sideline for a 65-yard touchdown. Houston is on top, 24-23. Back to you guys.
All right, Matt, thank you. Texans trying to pull away in the AFC South. Irving. And Irving breaks a couple of tackles. Irving's got some daylight. Mayfield blocking for him. Irving still going to the 40-yard line. And how about Baker Mayfield in a 30-7 ball game, racing down the field to throw a block.
And he lands it, too, on Cordell Flott. You see Bucky Irving come out of this thing, out of the pile, and it's like he's got so much space out in front of him. All he needs is a blocker. Out of nowhere, here comes Baker. I got you back. How can you not love Baker Mayfield?
A 56-yard run by Bucky Irving, the longest of his young career. And after starting this drive at the 2-yard line, they're already in Giants territory. Over 400 yards of offense today for Tampa Bay. White, another bruising run for 9 yards.
After that last run, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans that are here in the crowd, they all started a Bucky chant right here at MetLife Stadium, where the Giants are at home, and you heard the Buccaneers fans all chanting for Bucky Irving. He's just been explosive and electric as he's inserted himself into this Buccaneers offense at that running back position.
Another tough day for the Giants' run defense as the Buccaneers have run for 141 yards. And the handoff is botched, a fumble, and it looks like the Giants recover. Davidson comes away with the football. Mayfield was not able to connect on that handoff, and the Giants come away with the turnover.
Yeah, and it looks also like Baker Mayfield, as he tries to look down and get that ball, took a little bit of a shot to the head, but just a bad reach here. Bad reach by Baker. Doesn't get it in the belly. Takes a shot from his right tackle. Giants recover. See if they can put another drive together.
Whopper, what's that Whopper? You created these showstoppers, crunchy, saucy, tangy toppers. Can they beat the OG? Have it your way.
There's some things that work better together, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. Voya helps you choose the right amounts without over or under investing, so you can feel confident in your financial choices.
Voya, well planned, well invested, well protected.
What's up?
Boom. Holiday deal hunting. It's kind of our thing.
Best Buy doorbusters every Friday. You're on it.
I know. So easy.
Hey, where are the sleeping bags?
For
doing our doorbuster thing.
Man, yeah, you don't need to camp out.
I'm literally getting doorbusters right now in our kitchen in my slippers.
Those are my slippers.
What if you could get deals and doorbusters all season at Best Buy?
On Chewy, save up to 40% on holiday gifts for your pet, like their favorite treats, toys, and food. The best presents at the best prices for the best pets. For low prices, for holidays with pets, there's Chewy.
All right,
right, let's run that again.
Geico has fast, fair claims 24/7 right on the Geico app.
To file a claim, just tap.
Just tap right here to upload pictures, customer.
Try getting on a first name basis.
Sure. Vicky.
To track your status, just click. Super easy.
They're connecting with the mannequins.
You're doing great, everyone.
Ooh, you're a pro.
Scroll, tap, scroll. Ouch! Oh, I'm cramping.
Yeah, we've all been there.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
I overdid it. Like a showboat, I just overdid it.
Giving. Giving that's possible through the power of Dell AI with Intel. So those who receive can find the joy of giving back.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Burger King. Voya, well planned, well invested, well protected. And by Best Buy. Best Buy. Imagine that.
What a day yesterday for Jason McCourty and the Franklin Lakes War Eagles. All three divisions won their Super Bowls yesterday, so congratulations to them. Jason, what a day for the crew in Franklin Lakes, New Jersey.
A ton of fun, and Giants fans here, Sean O'Hara's son, a part of the program, and Chris Nee's son as well. So they all represented well. They were fired up. A ton of fun for the kids. Some electric games, and it's nice to win championships.
Any of those guys linemen, like their daddies?
O'Hara's son, Jack, plays a little bit of line. So no kid wants to play line. They all want the ball. They want to score touchdowns.
But their dads had a hell of a job. They were one of the best offensive lines in the NFL, even though they didn't get credit for it sometimes.
Theo Johnson on the reception. Meanwhile, during our commercial break, Baker Mayfield did go into the blue medical tent. You could see that he was wincing after that fumble on that last Buccaneers offensive play. As DeVito keeps it himself. Let's go back and take a look at that last play and see if we can take a closer look at what happened to Mayfield.
Yeah, you see as he's going in to try to get the ball, Luke Gedeke, the right tackle, kind of slams his hip into Baker's head, and his neck just compresses just a little bit.
DeVito to Neighbors. And that's a first down for the Giants. 10-yard pickup, but now another official comes in and says incomplete. Giants had all hurried up to the line. Let's take another look.
Let's see. Yeah, the ball comes out, slides underneath him. It's a good throw by Tommy DeVito. You can see just the undercut from Mike Edwards. Kind of throws your equilibrium off.
And Tyrone Tracy is back into the game. We had not seen him since his fumble in the red zone. He's there next to DeVito on 3rd down and 9. DeVito to Johnson, incomplete. Should have caught it. A 16% drop rate this year for Johnson, 3rd highest in the NFL. And now we're being told that Mayfield has a stinger and his return is questionable. And on 4th down and 9, the Giants will go for it. DeVito stays in there, but fires incomplete. And the football is going back to Tampa Bay. 7:25 to go. 30-7 Tampa Bay.
The season is underway with a touchback, and they'll take it from the 3rd. 4th and goal. Let's see if this gamble pays off.
Come on.
Here's the snap. The kick is up, and it's good. Steps up, fires, intercepted.
There's always next season.
4 out of 5 customers can find a health plan for $10 or less per month. New law, lower prices. Healthcare.gov is here for you.
Woo,
Oh, how'd you get your teeth so white?
You gotta use the right toothpaste.
Dr. C? Not all toothpaste whiten the same.
Crest 3D White removes 100% more stains for a noticeably whiter smile.
New personal best.
Crest.
Hello? Hi, I'm Gemini.
Hi.
How can I help you?
So I just talk?
Yes, but normal.
We can have a conversation about anything you like.
Anything?
Try looking for a small round bolt somewhere on the oil pan.
Got it.
Does the child seem ready for bedtime? No.
And then I looked down and I had spaghetti fingers.
Well, in dreams, noodles can sometimes represent creativity. Have you had
Shop Pixel's best holiday deals at googlestore.com.
It's here. Wendy's new salted caramel frosty. Rich, sweet, salted caramel? Caramel. Whatever. The iconic frosty with a salted caramel twist. Gotta be Wendy's.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Who's ready for my famous charred duck?
Like, to check the mascot first before bringing food to a tailgate. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Let game day begin!
Grab a Pepsi and make your game day epic.
Hey everyone, Wilmer Valderrama.
And Sean Murray here.
Inviting you to sit back and enjoy a night full of high-stakes investigations, heart-pounding suspense, and unbreakable bonds.
Join us tomorrow for NCIS, followed by NCIS Origins.
All new CBS tomorrow. See you there.
A lot of Giants fans getting a head start on the New Jersey Turnpike. 7:25 to go in Mayfield. We told you he's questionable to return. He's under center on 1st down and 10. Irving. And that ball comes out. And a fight for it on the turf. We'll see who comes away with it. Cody Mauk looked to be down there for Tampa Bay. And it does look like Mauk, with that beautiful flowing hair, comes away with the football.
I would know nothing about beautiful flowing hair.
That ball might have been caused by fumble. I mean, Mike McFadden had it clear to rights in his hands, and he just didn't fall on it. He tried to pick it up. In traffic, loose ball, just fall on it.
The Buccaneers getting sloppy towards the end of this game, where they've been absolutely dominant throughout.
They run it again, and that'll bring up 3rd down. One person you won't see today is Jordan Whitehead. He's been ruled out with a pectoral injury, so hopefully not serious for Tampa Bay. Don't forget Thanksgiving Day, Lions and Bears here on CBS. Our coverage begins at noon Eastern with the NFL Today, and then Sunday, an NFL on CBS doubleheader headlined by the Eagles visiting the Ravens. Now that's a CBS Sports Sunday. Once again, we'll get the day started at noon with the NFL Today on CBS and streaming on Paramount+. Yes, Thanksgiving just a few days away. 3rd down and 4. White runs right into Dexter Lawrence, and it's 4th down. And Todd Bowles is going to send his punt team on the field. Homecoming of sorts for Bowles, an Elizabeth, New Jersey native. How about the yearbook photo from Elizabeth High School class of 1981?
That tro's got respect. You don't have that anymore either.
He actually spent his bye week last week in this area. He went to Long Island University to watch his son Todd Jr., who's a defensive back there. They took on St. Francis. Smith Marset makes the catch inside the 10. Tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes in the new university that is demanding debate on campus. Followed by new episodes of Tracker and the Equalizer, plus an episode of FBI tonight on CBS Sunday. Barring something incredibly unforeseen, the Giants will go to 0-6 at home this year. Only 2 winless teams at home this season in the NFL, the Giants and the Cowboys. And of course, the Giants will be going to Dallas on Thanksgiving Day as we have a false start against the Giants.
False start, offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
That's on John Runyon.
Yeah, you see these home struggles 0 for 5. As Andrew just laid out all of those things, and it gets hard as a Giant fan. You come to these games, and it was relatively well attended today, but you see a bad product and you head for the exits.
Vito in trouble and just gets rid of this one into the Giants sideline. Did talk to DeVito for a while on Friday, our crew, and he said it was important, as he's the starting quarterback, to stick to football. He said, when you hear my name, you think of a fun Italian story from last year. He goes, I want to be known as a football player. He told his family and his agent to lay low this week. He just wants to keep the focus on the field in what's a very important time for DeVito as he tries to play for his future. Takes a big shot right here, and DeVito is slow to get up in the back of the end zone. Kalijah Cansey with a big hit on Tommy DeVito, who's still down.
And Brian Dable, there's also a flag.
There is a flag down
on the play. If he can't go in, Drew, if he can't stay in, and if they bring out attendance, he's likely to leave the field. Drew Lock, who was signed in the offseason.
Offside defense, number 94, lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
Let's take another look at the hit here. Tommy DeVito. Can't tell, he just got drilled up under his shoulder maybe. Can't really see what the issue is, but he's still down, being attended to Giants medical staff.
And Drew Lock, who was the number 2 quarterback all year, but then leapfrogged by DeVito, is warming up a little bit, and DeVito is now up. And it looked like he wanted to go into the huddle, but he has to come out for one play. Take another look at the hit.
Different angle. Yeah, it just gets hit up in the rib. His arm, throwing shoulder was up, and upper rib is completely exposed.
So now Drew Lock, who was a part of the story this week with the Giants, said he was upset and confused that he was not named the starting quarterback when the Giants decided to bench Daniel Jones. He now comes into the game with DeVito still trying to catch his breath over on the Giants sideline. Lock, quick pass, and he completes it. It's Tracy going nowhere. Zion McCollum on the tackle. It's third down, and DeVito's coming right back in.
And they want to get a look at Tommy DeVito. Obviously, last year, he did some really good things for them, winning 3 games and 7-1 touchdown interception ratio as a starter. But they also know that they're not guaranteed or locked into him for the remaining 6 games of this season, even though he's likely to play. And there's Joe Shane, Giants general manager, on a short week, as Andrew was mentioning. They're playing on Thursday for Thanksgiving against the Cowboys. He'll likely get another run at it, but he knows nothing's guaranteed as a starting quarterback in this league, as was proven earlier this week with Daniel Jones's release, one that he requested. And he's now a free agent, and I'm sure we'll find out in the next few days where he decides to sign or whether or not he doesn't sign. But Tommy DeVito is just looking for his chance, and he's had moments in the second half, but nothing to really write home about.
On the turf again after Antoine Winfield Jr. brings him down on third down, and the Giants backed up will punt with 3:40 to go. Four sacks today by the Tampa Bay defense. There's Palmer on the return with 3:25 to go. Coming up, State Farm postgame show. JB, Nate, Matt Ryan, Coach Cowher. All the latest NFL scores and highlights all coming up on the State Farm postgame show.
It's been a heck of a game for this Tampa Bay defense because we came into this one in the last 4 games they've lost, and they were giving up 31 points, 424 yards a game. And they've come into this one and absolutely shut the Giants down. We saw Winfield come away with that sack, and he's been under criticism. Larry Foote, their pass game coordinator, linebackers coach, said he was in a bit of a tackling slump. Winfield has been excellent today. He almost had an interception. He's been all over the field communicating. So it's a big step for this defense.
Rashad White on first down. And AJ, I thought, made a great point in her pregame report about how we spoke with Tampa Bay, and last year they were 4-7, similar spot to this year. They went on a winning streak at the end of the year, winning 5 of their last 6, got into the playoffs, beat Philadelphia in the wild card round. And Mike Evans and Baker Mayfield, they all told us, we talked about that at practice this week. There is a belief on this team knowing that we did it last year, that we can go out and do it again, and they've played that way today.
And Mike Evans talked about the teams that they've beaten this year. They've beaten some really good football teams, and the Lions and the Eagles, and that gives them the confidence to say that, hey, we can turn this around, and we know if we get in, we're capable of beating anybody.
Rashad White again. That'll bring up 3rd and short. And we already pointed out they have the easiest remaining strength of schedule in the NFC, and this is after Tampa Bay, through 11 weeks, had played the toughest strength of schedule in the NFL.
And they're getting healthier. We talked about Mike Evans coming back. Jamel Dean on the defensive side of the ball. He's come back to pair with McCollum, the corner on the other side. So as they get healthier going through this stretch, the NFC may have to watch out for these Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
2-minute warning here in New Jersey. All Tampa Bay. It's 30-7.
I was out on delivery when I came across a snake, a rattler.
FedEx presents Tall Tales of True Deliveries.
There we were, driver versus reptile. Our battle was legendary. Wait a second. You don't own a pet snake, do you? Maybe now, my friends will believe me.
If this is what we did for one delivery, see what we can do for your business. FedEx.
He's at the 50, the 40, the 25. Yep, Visible Wireless is just $25 a month. Touchdown. A one-line plan, Verizon 5G. That's Visible. Touchdown. No hidden fees and a stable rate. You gotta be kidding me. No need for Hail Mary. Boom goes the pinata. And he's got unlimited room to run thanks to unlimited data. Ring a ding ding. Wait a minute. Visible is now just $20 a month for 2 years. Take the Visible leap. Hey.
Do we really need another computer? Not everyone does. But if you're reinventing music, tracking migrations in remote places, or getting others to see your vision, then a Copilot Plus PC will make a real difference. A powerful AI computer is not for everyone. But if you're trying to change the world, even if just your own, we built one for you.
Walmart's massive Black Friday deals event is November 25th through December 1st. Score even more savings on the deals you desire. Get ready to shop Walmart Black Friday deals, November 25th through December 1st.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Verizon. The NFL is powered by Verizon 5G and by FedEx. See what we can do for your business.
Stone's throw away from the Statue of Liberty. 30-7 Tampa Bay, and that puts a smile on the face of senior offensive assistant Tom Moore, who is 86 years old. His 46th year in the NFL. Todd Bowles said he still acts like he's 25 years old as White is stopped on 3rd down. And Mike Evans was joking about Tom Moore with us. He said that he walked into practice on Thursday, and Tom Moore was just stuffing his face with bacon. I was trying to think of a nicer way to put it. But no, that's what he was doing, and he was going on and on how much he loves bacon.
I got to tell you, if you've
that
made
was
it,
Mike Evans' recollection of Tom Moore to us the other day.
If you've made it to 86 years old, football lifer, this has been every existence, every fiber of his body. You can do whatever you want. You want bacon on bacon sandwich? Have some bacon. Throw some mayonnaise on there if you don't mind it. Or whatever condiment you want.
4th and 1. They'll go for it. White. And White is not going to get there. Brian Burns came up to make the play, and it's Giants football with 1:11 to go. Don't forget, State Farm postgame show is coming up. JB, Nate, Matt Ryan, and Coach Cower have all the latest scores and highlights coming up on the State Farm postgame show. So DeVito's going to go out there one last time. And again, it'll be a quick turnaround for the Giants, who will play on Thanksgiving in Dallas.
Get a lot of work for this Giant offense. Obviously, this is just Tommy DeVito's first week as a starter. We asked him when the last time he ran the Giant offense as opposed to the scout team offense. Training camp. The last week of training camp, because he played most of that game with Drew Lock being injured. So a lot of catching up to do for Tommy DeVito.
Robinson on the catch here. Giants will lose their 6th consecutive game. Singletary makes the catch, and he's got the first down out to the 46-yard line. Giants will call a timeout with 42 seconds remaining. We've been talking about Tampa Bay and their strength of schedule the rest of the way. You look at their remaining games, and outside of the Chargers, they're probably going to be favored in all of those remaining games.
Yeah, they will, and they'll get to the point where they'll be challenging the Falcons for the first in their division in that NFC South, and also obviously in play for a wild card. So for Todd Bowles and this team, how can you string it together now? You go on the road, you get a win against these New York Giants. How do you get right back to work next week and continue to build on the success you had today?
DeVito to Tracy, who's tripped up by Izzian. Homecoming for Izzian, Far Rockaway, New York native, and played collegiately at Jason's alma mater of Rutgers. Give Tampa Bay the win to 5-6 in the division, with Atlanta having a bye. Tracy. Let's see if Brian Dable will use his final timeout, and he will. We have bonus coverage coming up on CBS as Carolina is down 8 with 4.5 minutes to play against Kansas City. You'll see that coming up here on CBS.
I played on a couple of bad teams when I was with the New York Giants, and there were moments where we'd be in fourth quarter. There's no hope to win the game, but you're just going through the motions of 2-minute offense, right? Taking what's given to you, trying to get yourself in scoring position. It's almost like practicing a game, because you know the defense is playing soft. It allows you to do whatever you desire and what you want to get worked on. A lot of checkdowns here, though.
Tracy again with 11 seconds to go.
Think about it for these Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield told us coming out of the bye week, the one thing that he felt the offense was missing, yes, they were doing well on third down in the red zone, but they lacked explosive plays, and we saw a little bit of that today. Some happened when Baker Mayfield got out the pocket. Some happened on Bucky Irving runs, but they were able to get those explosive plays and get the ball down the field.
DeVito is hit again. A flag is down. It's picked up by Tracy, but DeVito took another shot. Chris Braswell, the rookie linebacker from Alabama, applying the pressure with 3 seconds remaining.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Before the pass, personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 43. That penalty is enforced half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. Automatic first out.
That's the 9th time today that Tommy DeVito has been hit. Penalty on Braswell, and we're going to get one final play. Or maybe two, as they have 8 seconds on the clock now.
Score a touchdown for pride. That's what it meant. It was the story I was telling earlier. Just get in the end zone for pride purposes. Practice on finishing.
From just inside the 15-yard line, DeVito to the end zone, too high in the direction of Darius Slayton, who does not have a catch today, and now there's 4 seconds to go.
Now this should be the last play of the game, Andrew.
Tampa Bay is dropping most of their defense back to the goal line.
Well, like Tiki said, for the offense, it's score one for pride, and for the defense, if we're going to be out here, don't let them in the end zone. I don't care what the score is. So those guys are going to be fighting right here to make sure they knock the ball down and don't allow them in.
DeVito to the end zone, and incomplete as time runs out. A complete dominant performance by Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers. They win it 30-7. Coming up next, it's the State Farm postgame show. So for Tiki Barber, Jason McCourty, H.A. Ross, and Gene Steratore, this is Andrew Catalan saying so long from East Rutherford, where the Giants lose their 6th straight and the Bucs end a 4-game losing streak. Let's go to James Brown in New York.
A dominant performance by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they get it done over the New York Giants, 30-7. Well, I tell you what, Baker Mayfield, as I was talking with the guys here in the studio, of course, they would be Bill Cowher, Nate Burleson, and Matt Ryan. Baker Mayfield has a linebacker's mentality playing quarterback.
He does. You know, the fact that he hit 11 different eligible receivers today, he's just looking at the field, seeing the field, regardless of what happens. He has kind of put this team on his back.
Yeah, the only guy he missed was Vita Vea, right? as an eligible when they put him in the backfield. But impressive, dominant performance by the Bucs right from the start. Put the Giants away early. They're creeping themselves back into that NFC South race for the division with the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, I know he didn't score a touchdown, but just having Mike Evans back on the field just gives Baker that peace of mind knowing I have my security blanket when things get a little out of control. But I love the way Baker plays. There's a play where Irvin is running and he's leading the way saying, I got your lead block. That's the type of quarterback you want to ride for.
Yeah, and it trickles over to this defense, too. You know, you're going to go back to those 2 games against Atlanta, which they're going to have to overcome to take this division.
Yeah.
But right now, going down the stretch, and you said it before, Matt, they are heading one direction. Atlanta now is going the other direction.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, they're playing the best football in that division. Have they dug themselves probably a little bit too far of a hole? We'll see.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting. Their defense got after it today. I mean, they were sending the house. Todd Bowles was blitzing from the time they got off the bus, getting after Tommy DeVito. He had no chance, no chance sitting in that pocket.
But that's what happens, right? You're facing Tommy Cutlets. You know that you don't send the blitz as much as you would when you face a young quarterback, but once you game plan for Tommy Cutlets, you're like, you know what, we're going to blitz 80% of the time and see if the young fella can handle the heat. Buccaneers improved to a mark of 5-6 with that. All right, folks, we're going to take you to the game between the Kansas City Chiefs and Carolina. Kansas City on top 27-19. 3:37 left in regulation. Let's join Ian Eagle.
Kansas City leads Carolina. Mahomes 3 touchdowns. Young has looked sharp, 244 yards and a touchdown. Kansas City has not done a whole lot offensively in the second half, but Carolina 5 red zone possessions, just the 1 touchdown. It's 3rd and 12 for KC. 3:37 on the clock. Carolina looking for a stop, down by 8, trying to get the football back.
And whatever I do, if I'm Carolina, I'm not letting Travis Kelce beat me. He's won these situations so many times for Patrick Mahomes in the past.
Mahomes Step up, and Mahomes is sacked again. Carolina's defense has come to play. Clowney combining with Williams. 5th sack for the Panthers D.
Played a little game up front. Watch on this side. And then Wanya Morris can't get to DJ Wanham, who forces Mahomes to step up and right into the waiting arms of Deshaun Williams, number 75. Clowney helps at the end. Good pressure. They work together as a defensive front. Flush him up front. Other guy there to gather him. Big-time possession for the Carolina Panthers.
Well, Bryce Young is going to get an opportunity here in rally mode. Ariza, the punter. Blackshear, the return man, standing at the 35 for Carolina. Just the 2nd punt of the day for Ariza. Carolina down to 1 timeout remaining. They'll also have the 2-minute warning. High sailing kick, handled at the 37. Makes a move upfield. And Blackshear out of bounds with a penalty marker down.
Wonder if somebody ran out of bounds covering the kick. Hats off on the official down there closest. Typically when the hat's off, someone's out of bounds and has to go back and reestablish before they can make a play. So watch down here, Joshua Williams. See him running in the white. If you get out of bounds, you have to get upfield as fast as possible and get back into the field of play.
Player going out of bounds voluntarily on his own for the kicking team. 5-yard penalty added to the dead ball spot. That was number 2. 1st down.
Excellent field position. Thanksgiving Day, NFL on CBS Feast features one of the best offenses in the game. The Lions hosting the Bears. Coverage begins at noon Eastern with the NFL Today. Then Sunday, NFL on CBS doubleheader headlined by an outstanding interconference showdown, the Eagles and Ravens. Now that's a CBS Sports Sunday. Once again, we'll get the day started. Noon Eastern, NFL Today on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
So you're Carolina fans. You want to know if your quarterback can play, the number 1 overall pick. If you're Dan Morgan, the general manager, Dave Canales, head coach, you're asking the exact same question. How about this situation? Down 8 with a chance against the defending champs.
They open up at the Kansas City 49 with 3:21 on the clock. It's a handoff to Hubbard. Hubbard runs into a wall, gains 1.5 yards going up the gut. Tershawn Wharton in on that stop. Clock is moving. We'll hit the 3-minute mark. 2nd down and 8.
You know who we have not had Adam Thielen involved in the pass game in way too long for the Carolina Panthers. And he's the guy that Bryce Young would look to most in these situations.
Young hooks a pass downfield. Lee Gett couldn't haul it in. Had a beat on it. Najee Johnson in coverage for Kansas City.
The throw's there. The catch can be made. Johnson was there, but I don't think he affected it as much as Lee Gett just let it go through his arms. That ball's right there. It can't be thrown any better. And you've got to help out your quarterback and help out your offense in a key situation. And the rookie out of South Carolina unfortunately failed to do so on that play.
Carolina also lost one of their best weapons, Jatavion Sanders, to a neck injury at the end of the 1st half.
Remember Jalen Coker, the rookie out of Holy Cross, couldn't go today, got hurt in practice earlier this week.
Shotgun on 3rd and 8. Young feeds it, catch and curl. Lee Gett. Not enough. We're down to 2:36 remaining. It's 4th down for Carolina. 4th and 3.
Chris Jones looks a little bit gassed as he goes back to the line of scrimmage for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's good for Carolina if he can't bring his normal pass rush towards them. If he's a little bit tired, that helps the Carolina Panthers.
Shotgun, Young. Kansas City looking for the stop. They stack the line, now back off. They don't have to run a play, and they will. Young on 4th down. Open. Thielen complete. 1st down. Panthers.
This is the 2-minute warning.
1:55 to go. A 13-yard completion. Carolina in business. Threatening. They're down 27-19 at home against the 2-time defending champions.
I was out on a delivery when I came across a snake.